Yo, it's your guy Ben Duran, and welcome to the 42 podcast where, we just be talking shit on here. So this is the inaugural episode. Kind of excited. And today I got with me my guy. Introduce yourself, bro.
Rapped out Shizz, or you can call me Shizz, Shizzy Mag, or whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
this nigga got Diddy names in this bitch, bro.
Facts.
But yeah, bro, I'm glad to have you on the show. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Glad to be here.
And yeah, man, this is how long has this been in the making? Yeah, we was talking about doing a podcast since before I left, bro.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
and I'm hyped to be here, man. I'm hyped. So, yeah, to kick it off, man. Like,
Wait.
What?
Tap the bottom.
Tap the bottom.
Yes.
Tap it.
Yes.
We got the Paulie in the building. Paulie, no Rocky.
Yes, sir.
But all right. We're gonna kick it off. Today. I gotta ask you, bro. Why do you like Suicide Squad so much, bro? Why? Yeah, he gave me that look. He was like, "That kid."
As I watched it more and more, I really like the beginning of Suicide Squad.
I feel you.
I like how it started off. Like, it started off as a movie, like, where it's like, oh, this is about to be something crazy. But like, as it got to like the middle, leaning towards the end, like they went a different route.
I feel you.
And it was like, man, I don't know. I don't know. And watching that made me appreciate Batman vs Superman more.
Oh, so you didn't like Batman vs Superman at first?
I liked it at first, but then I was like, man, what did I watch? But then that came out, and then I saw Justice League, and then I said, oh man.
Did you like Justice League?
No.
Good.
I didn't.
Yo, so are you Team Snyder Cut? You've been seeing this shit.
I am. That thing looks dark.
It do.
That thing looks dark.
That's what I liked about his universe. Like, it looked like the DC universe, like, brought into the real world.
Facts.
They just didn't get a chance to introduce those like I get, like, Superman's not supposed to be a dark character. I get that at all.
Right.
So, like, in Batman versus Superman, this motherfucker was looking like he had to take a shit the whole movie, just walking around frowning. Like, dog, he looked mad all the time, bro.
He did look. No, but it was a good reason. Everybody was coming at him.
But you know what a good reason is not to be mad all the time?
That you Superman?
No, you fucking Amy Adams, nigga.
You right.
Yeah, I know I'm right, bro.
Right. I don't even think she that bad though. She alright.
She alright?
Yeah, she alright.
Man, that's a prime specimen white woman right there, bro. Look good, big ass titties, nice redhead too, bro. That's like a Stan Lee wet dream right there, bro.
I like Scarlett Johansson. I like that.
Oh, that's my baby. Everybody know that's my baby, bro.
My bad. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want no smoke.
I've been crushing on her since a youngin', bro. It was always her and Beyonce, bro.
For real?
Dead ass, her and Beyonce. Beyonce off that list now. Like, I kind of took her off because it's like, it's worn out. Sanaa Lathan too. That was another one.
Didn't she bite Beyonce?
Love and Basket. She did?
I thought that was like a.
She bit her?
It was at some party, and they said that somebody bit Beyonce, and like nobody was giving out the names of who it was, and then I forgot.
It was probably me. They didn't know who the fuck I was.
Oh,
He said, who that nigga that just bit her? Hov was like, hey, yo, find that nigga B. He bit my girl.
Over the boom. Nah, I know he wouldn't.
Nah, he wouldn't have. He would have paid somebody to do that shit. You heard Kanye on stage, Jay-Z, don't sing your killers after me, man.
Oh,
yo, remember that shit? Remember that, yo, when he was going yo, that's literally when that nigga was going crazy. But of all the crazy shit he was saying, that might have been the realest shit he said, bro.
Facts.
Like, yo.
Is that when he was like, yeah, call me, pick up the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That shit had me weak, bro. That shit had me weak. But Suicide Squad. I'll give you this. I shit on it all the time. I'll be fucking with this nigga all the time. I'll give you this. It had the potential to be good.
Yeah.
Like I like the intro. I like the little character intros. You buy. I had to say it, even though I don't want to.
Say it.
Will Smith was the best part of the movie, man.
Yes.
Dog, his intro, bro, when they was playing the action song, bro, I was like, all right, this Deadshot, Will Smith Deadshot, not comic book Deadshot, but I like this. The nigga like, oh, send $2 million more for being a dickhead, bitch. Like, yo, dog. Yo, That's why that nigga don't like Batman, bro. He dead ass like made this nigga lose $4 million, bro.
Who?
Deadshot. Didn't he get like $4 million for killing the bull?
Yeah,
Bruh, how do you get $4 million and go back to Gotham?
Yeah, facts.
I know your daughter there. I would have sent somebody to get her. Like,
Facts.
what?
Facts.
And Amanda Waller kind of, she not even dry snitched. She straight up snitched on that nigga.
Straight up.
Straight up to bat.
Straight up.
Bruh.
But the way Batman came down, that was legendary.
Cape flapping.
That was
Bruh.
legendary. He said, "You don't want to do this in front of your daughter."
He's not. What he meant to say was, you don't want to get fucked up in front of your daughter, nigga. Yo.
You don't want me to fuck you up.
Started like, Daddy, stop. Batman gonna fuck you up, nigga.
He said, "Ellie, move." What's her name, Ellie?
I don't know what the fuck that bitch name was. That shit, I know she stepped in front of her. She said, Dad, if I move, he gonna fuck you up, nigga.
Facts.
Bruh.
Facts.
Nah, because that Batman versus Superman, bruh, that warehouse scene,
Yo,
bruh, that's the Batman I've been waiting for, dog.
that's Arkham Asylum. That's Arkham Batman.
Bruh.
We never saw that on live action. Like
He
live
popped the nigga's bone out, then twisted his arm around and stabbed somebody with the knife. Bruh.
Bro, he rock bottomed somebody.
Bruh. Bruh.
Facts.
Slam that nigga.
Ah.
He threw a crate at somebody's head, bro.
Facts.
His brain juice is on the back of the wall.
He was snapping in that joint. I like that. I like that. I'm sorry. I'm sad that we can't even get like another.
A solo movie with
You
him.
feel me? We couldn't even get a solo movie. Batfleck.
So how you feel about Patterson?
I feel like he has the potential. I really feel like he has the potential.
You ready for a hot take?
Yeah.
I think this Batman movie is going to be the best Batman movie ever.
Oh my God! I didn't think that you was gonna say this.
I really think that.
I really think this is some. I don't know, cause I'm like up in the air, and then I'm because Cobblepot, Colin Farrell. At first, I was like, man, what the fuck?
I like it.
And then I'm like, yeah, I do like it.
You ever read Batman Earth One?
Earth One. That's the direction that they trying to go to.
I think so
right?
too.
Because of the gray suit and all that. Oh my
I
God.
also think that they're going to touch on, so in the Earth One comic book,
Yeah.
you find out that Bruce's mom, her last name is Arkham.
Ooh.
And basically her dad or somebody started the Arkham mental asylum because the Arkhams had a history of having mental illness like schizophrenia and shit. So you find out that Bruce's mom actually has schizophrenia, and then it's kind of subtly hinted like, oh, that's why he wear a bat. This nigga might be crazy. Like straight up.
Facts.
Bruh.
Definitely might be crazy.
Bruh, it's not even bruh, he runs around and beats the shit out of people in a bat suit. That's crazy as shit. Bruh, that's like me running around fucking niggas up in like a cheetah suit or some shit, bruh.
Facts. Now that you put it like that, now that you really break it down like that
Bruh. And he kind of a bitch, because like the first Batman started off, he was like a little white skinny motherfucker and shit like that, and he wore the bat suit to throw people off, so they'd be like, what the fuck? Or they get scared like, why this nigga? And then he just boom, fuck him up.
Right.
And that's why he had his gadgets and shit, because originally he wasn't the best fighter. All that shit came around later. And the mean Batman that now people kind of give you, like that fucking brooding, husky Chuck Diesel ass nigga, that's the Frank Miller Batman. He created that shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's real shit. Damn, that's real shit.
Yeah, bro. And you know the crazy thing about Batman, bro?
What?
The nigga's name, up until Batman versus Superman, the nigga's name you see created, like say Batman created by Bob Kane.
Yeah.
He didn't even create that nigga, bro. Didn't even create that nigga. You ever heard of Bill Finger?
Bill Finger, yeah.
Bruh, his story is tragic, bro.
Yeah.
This is a motherfucker. So this nigga Bob Kane drew like a picture of Batman. They was like, yo, we want a new character to go, you know, to juxtapose to Superman, make him look good, this and that, make him popular. This motherfucker came back with some fruity ass fucking Superman. Like, he looked fruitier than Superman, bro. That's hard, bro.
Shit.
That's hard.
Oh.
That's hard to do.
Oh,
And so he took it to his friend Bill Finger. Bill Finger was like, oh, yeah, get rid of all that shit. How about you give him a cow? Oh, and it has ears on it. Oh, call him Batman. Oh, he got a sidekick named Robin.
oh my God.
It takes place in the city Gotham. Oh, and he has a villain, Joker. Catwoman, Bane, dog, created basically everything you love about Batman. This motherfucker created.
Yeah.
This nigga Bob Kane finessed him and got all credit for it up until Batman versus Superman. He never got credit for anything Batman related until Batman versus Superman.
Yo, this is you putting me on.
Bruh.
I heard of the name, Bill, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, I didn't know it was like he didn't get the credit up until, damn, that's wild.
And Batman was created in 54, I think, 55, some shit like that. That's insane, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, bro. What was Superman, like 30s?
Yeah, Superman was 20s, late 20s, early 30s, because he became like a figure during World War II. That's what a lot of people don't forget.
Right.
Captain America, Superman, any of the big popular character, Wonder Woman even, they were used as propaganda tools for World War II. So they would show Superman fighting like the Japanese and shit like that. Captain America, like that's why they did that whole socking Adolf on the jaw shit, that little skit they did, because that's actually how the character started off. Like that's his first comic book cover. I'm pretty sure he was punching Hitler in the face and shit.
Right.
But yeah, so it's like, dog, it's so much history behind these characters, bro. It's so crazy that people just enjoy that you don't even know.
Right. That's facts. That's facts. Damn, that's wild. That's wild. Like,
Yeah, man. Rights is crazy. And you know what was fucked up though? Disney is the reason why a lot of these rights issues is fucked up. Because basically, it was a time where you would go, I think it was like 50 years or some shit like that, and the person had to die. Like, so say like I wrote a book, like back in the like 30s or some shit like that, right? I wrote the book. It became super popular. Now, let's say like 50 years or some shit like that passed, and I died already and shit like that. That automatically becomes public domain. That's why you have a lot of characters like Frankenstein and all them older characters and shit like that that can be used as public domain. Like me and you could write a book tomorrow about Frankenstein and make money off of it. Disney changed that shit. I forget what year it was, but they changed that shit so they wouldn't lose the rights to Mickey Mouse.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
Now it's like an obscene amount of years that has to go by for something to become public domain to the point where it's basically never. Crazy though. He pouring. He
You want to pour yours? Or
Oh, you go ahead, bruh. Go ahead, bruh. Pour that. Got that Paulie on the mango. You got the mango. My nigga. My nigga. But yeah, so actually while we on this film train, the original concept I had for me and you to do this podcast, I was like, yo, let's talk about not necessary. I mean, it could be, I guess it is your favorite, but top 10 films that impacted you, that made you the cinephile you are today. He had to take a sip. He said, that's got, let me drink this liquid courage real quick. Oh, he pulling it up.
You said top 10?
Or top 5. I did, about to be mad at me. I did a top 10, then I did 1, 2, 3, 4, like, what is it called? When it's like, you have your top 10, but it's like, these other 4 or 5 are just as good, but it just didn't quite make the cut. What's that called? I forget what that shit's called. But I got like 4 extra ones I want to talk about too. Right. But my top 10. But go ahead. I want to hear what you guys say. Just give me like a 5, even if you have to.
Well, listen, I was gonna give you my top 5 first, like my top 5 favorite movies of all the time.
Okay.
But I'm gonna really say this, like number 1. It's not even my favorite movie, but number 1 is Straight Outta Compton, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
the one that came out in 2015?
Yeah, bro.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, bro. I watched that. I went to the movies 3 times to go see that, bro.
Damn.
3 times. Even though it wasn't accurate, all the way accurate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was really on some shit like, dog, like, I gotta start rapping. You feel me? So after seeing that 3 times, I was like, man, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna start getting in the booth, because the way that they did it, they had a vision and stuck with it. and didn't give up and really made a movement with that shit. And I'm like, damn, dog, if they could do that, I could do it too.
That's super lit, man. That's dope. So was it just like you seeing like like men that A look like you and B fuck with the same shit like music, fuck with the same shit you into? That was like the driving. That's what basically is that what makes not necessarily the movie itself, but just that vision.
Yeah, bro.
Where I feel you.
That vision, I felt like I was cute, bro. For real, bro. Like I felt like I was cute in that joint.
Well, that nigga ran up in the fucking the radio joint with the bat, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, he had the Muslims and shit standing around him and shit, bro. I was like, because I didn't know Cube. I found out recently I didn't know Cube was Muslim. I didn't know that shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I'm the type of person, I don't like getting into celebrities' personal lives and shit like that, unless it's Scarlett Johansson, because I'm going to be part of it soon. But shout out to my baby. But yeah, I just don't like, because I feel like they got, if you feel me, this is their job. Like, let these niggas live. But I never knew that nigga was Muslim. So when I saw the Muslim, I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. Like, these niggas, they got bean pies in their pockets and shit. This nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. I just said that was the drum, and I still didn't know they was Muslim until right now.
Really?
Facts.
You ain't see the Nation of Islam niggas in there and shit?
I didn't peep. And I just sat here and said I seen this shit 3 times, and I still didn't see that.
Bro, that's how it be sometimes, bro. Dog, I saw The Force Awakens 7 times in theaters, bro.
7 fucking times.
7 times. Cried every time on the part when Han Solo dies.
Damn.
Spoiler alert.
Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just the way he died. He trying to help his son. Because you know how Han is. Han like, yo, I'm about my life 110%, nigga.
Bro, I'm not really a Star Wars fan.
You're not a Star Wars fan?
I'm not.
Surprisingly, Star Wars is not on my list.
For real?
Surprisingly, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck it. You know what? I'm about to just give you my first one.
All right, say it.
My number 1 most impactful and favorite film of all time, you should already know this, Django Unchained. Django Unchained, man. That's my number 1. Like, just, it's not even Tarantino, because Tarantino isn't even my favorite director. Right. It's just that felt like a movie, you feel me? Like those old movies our grandparents used to watch and shit. Yeah. But like, it had a twist of our time in it, you feel me? It was like, it felt like watching like a fucking Clint Eastwood shit, but like niggas' brains is exploding everywhere when niggas get shot. Like, but it wasn't even just that. It was just the concept of, it felt like a mythological character. Like when Schultz was talking to him about Brunhilde and shit like that, like the German mythology stories and shit like that. I was like, oh, damn, I didn't even know. Oh, that's dope. Like during the movie when I'm like, oh, and my mom's sitting there watching me, because I'll be doing that when I watch movies. When like I get something that the director is putting out there, I have to. That's when I talk out loud. I'm like the black person, like, bitch, watch your back. Right. Like I'd be like, oh, shit, damn, oh, okay. I'm like that, and then I get it, and then I'm instantly locked in. And it was like with that movie, bro, like Jamie's performance, the gravitas he brought to it, like he started off kind of, I was like, all right, he playing the typical slave. Then like it literally got to the point where he was like, didn't he just tell you I ain't no fucking slave? Right. That's when I was like, oh, okay, all right. Yeah, so that shit, Django Unchained, that's it for me, bro. Like that's most influential movie for me ever.
Well, can I say that Tarantino first came to Will Smith for that movie and he turned it down?
Yeah, you know why he turned it down, right?
No.
Because he wouldn't put his son in it. He wouldn't allow, Tarantino didn't want to change his script to fit how Will Smith sees it, how he wanted it to go.
Yeah, put your foot down, Will.
No.
I'm playing.
Take your foot off, bro.
I feel you.
Because I feel that's, all right, you want to know why I really cannot stand Will Smith now?
Well, we don't, all right.
For the same reasons that I cannot stand The Rock right now. They don't make any, like, not even risky moves. It's like, y'all don't act anymore, bro. Y'all are like it's like you go into the toy store and you see all the big toys right there. That's Will Smith and The Rock right now, bro. Y'all just like cannon fodder. You not that toy that kid gonna talk about, bro. You know that toy that you had when you was a kid. It wasn't the most expensive thing ever, but you love that shit, bro. Yeah. That's that shit. It's so niche and they not that, and they can be. That's my problem. They can be.
They definitely can be.
Because when Will locks in, he locks in. Like that scene with Deadshot in Suicide Squad, when Not the scene when he was like going to save them all when he believed in love. The scene in the fucking stairwell when he was talking to Harley Quinn, and he was like, "That love shit to get you killed." Like I was like, I felt that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I felt that shit.
Yeah.
And it's like even like the shit you already know, bro. Fresh Prince, we don't need him. I'll be a better than him. Like, dog, I was like, the Uncle Phil just like bringing a hut. I was like, what?
Not even that.
What?
When he said, I saved your life, Carlton. I saved your life. You owe me. He said, no, give me the gun. Give me the gun. You owe me. I said, yeah, talk to him, Will. Show him what you can do. You know what I'm saying? From West Philly.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. Him as Django would have been fire, bro. Because I like, even though the movie was trash, I liked how his Wild Wild West shit. I liked him in that. The overall movie wasn't good, but he was dope in it.
I love Wild Wild West, bro.
Kenneth Branagh was in Wild Wild West, bro.
Who was that?
Kenneth Branagh is like a stage actor. Like he does like fucking Romeo and Juliet. Like,
Was he the boy in the wheelchair?
yeah.
Okay.
He directed the first Thor movie.
For real?
Deadass.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you put me on, man. I thought I was a movie geek, but you is you.
Bruh, look, man, because this, I don't know, I like the behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
As much as I like not the drama and shit like that, but I like the process of how a film is made.
Right.
People forget how hard it is to make some shit. Like just, yo, bruh, you being here on this podcast right now, bruh, this took a lot of blood, sweat, tears, literal blood. I literally cut myself and I was at work. I'm not gonna bitch about it though. But not like cut myself, like I cut my hand. Because you looked at me like, you good, bro? But this like getting this shit together, like this shit took work, bro. This shit don't just happen overnight. Now imagine a fucking $300 million movie. Bruh, that's why I'm like, I try to chill coming at movies like that now. Except Suicide Squad is a special case though. It's like y'all went out of y'all way to make that movie bad. That's my problem with certain movies. But it's like, yeah, shit is hard to make, man. So it's like, I take the effort to applaud these people that do this shit. You feel me?
Right.
But yeah, so what's your next movie, man?
All right. Now I'm gonna go in order.
Order.
I'm gonna go in order now. One, The Dark Knight.
That's on my list.
I want to be Batman, bro.
You want to be Batman?
I do.
Dog.
Well, when I seen that movie, I wanted to be Batman.
Bro, it's about time a nigga be Batman, bro. Like Pattinson. What?
Facts.
Trash.
What about Shaw?
Who?
That's my last name.
I thought you were talking about fucking Fast and Furious for a minute. I was
fuck.
like, sure.
Hell no.
Sure. I feel that though. I feel that Shaw. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Or Kaluuya.
That's you.
Nah, nigga, the homeboy from Get Out.
Oh, facts.
He would be a fire Batman, bro.
Facts. Did you see Queen and Slim?
I have not seen it yet. I've been meaning to get out to the movies. I haven't had time to. I've been working a lot.
I saw it yesterday.
Was it good? Fire.
Yeah, it was good.
I gotta go see that shit. I'll literally go see anything he's in. Because he's a really good actor.
Yo, that nigga, man, he's different, yo. I fuck with him.
Him, homeboy that plays Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman.
Did you see 21 Bridges?
I did not. I'm probably not going to see it, honestly.
I feel like that movie.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good, but it was like it was a twist that was predictable.
Is it me good though?
No,
because you know how I am, bro.
I don't know you. I feel like you'll give it a 6.
A 6 word.
Yeah.
You know who produced it, right?
The people,
The
the Russo brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that drum, I liked it. I feel like that was a Denzel movie, but they just couldn't get.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get that nigga. Yeah. He's like, no. See, no. I wanna take a break from acting, and I wanna be with my family, and yeah,
Yep.
Nobody went and saw Fences.
People seen that.
21 Bridges ain't got shit on me.
Facts.
And that's what he said when they came to him.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. That's not really what he said. I don't know what he said.
I don't think so, but I feel like they couldn't reach him.
That nigga was asleep. He woke up. He said, "Damn, they cast Chadwick. All right, fuck it, go back to sleep."
When you see it, if you see it, you gonna be like, "Oh damn!" Like, cause when I seen it, I was like, "This is Denzel. This is Denzel." Like, you can see like that movie was.
They had some good actors in it. They had what's his name?
Taylor.
Not him. Taylor Kitsch. I know him. The other boy, old ass nigga, fucking Jim Gordon. J.K. Simmons. Yeah, that's my nigga, bro.
He killed that. Bro.
You ever seen that picture of him in the gym?
When he was husky?
Yeah, bro. He was training for Batman.
Fucking shit.
Bruh, they was calling this nigga Jim Gordon, bro. Like, that nigga, bruh.
How do you like, all right, I'm getting off topic.
Go ahead.
Getting off topic. How do you like this new Jim Gordon? The black guy?
He's a fucking phenomenal actor. Jeffrey Rush, I believe it.
Yeah,
Jeffrey Wright. Have you ever seen Manchurian Candidate?
With
Denzel.
I never saw that.
Bro, that is
Didn't they put the chip and they brainwashed them?
With Leah Schreiber in it, or Liz Schreiber, some shit like that.
Sabretooth.
Yeah, Sabretooth. What the fuck is her name? The bitch they get the Oscars to all the time. What is her name? Oh my God, she's literally.
Was she in the panic room?
No, not Jodie Foster.
Oh.
Nah, you know what bitch I'm talking about, bro. Old ass white bitch, super liberal as fuck. What is her name? She literally she gets nominated for an Oscar every year, no matter what she's in. I always forget this bitch's name, bro. Oh my God, it's gonna come to me. But she was in it. Yeah, let me Google it. Google it.
Or IMDb.
I don't like IMDb, bro.
Why?
I don't know, bro.
Listen, I be on Instagram and I be seeing all these casts and
Meryl Streep.
All right.
She was in it. Yeah.
Doubt. Did you see Doubt?
Was that the one when she was the nun and fucking homeboy? What's his name? Philip. Yeah, R.I.P. Philip Seymour. Dog, he did not get the credit he deserved until he died, bro.
Yo, that's facts, bro.
Have you ever seen a movie called The Ides of March? Philip Seymour Hoffman, Ryan Gosling, George Clooney. Amazing.
Good?
Really good. It's literally like so you know how like it came out that Trump was fucking like not a prostitute, a porn star. Actually, nah, it's not like that. It's more Bill Clinton. Imagine Bill Clinton. Yeah. Imagine a Bill Clinton situation, but the girl died.
Oh.
Fire. Dog, you gotta check it out, bro.
I gotta check it out.
Ryan Gosling is one of those underrated actors. Well, not underrated, but
underrated.
His acting skill is underrated. He himself isn't, but the skill and his acting is underrated. Yeah, and slept on.
He's been around for some time.
A long motherfucking time.
He was on like Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Bruh.
When he was a kid.
And now he fucking Eva Mendes.
Are you serious?
That's his wife, bro.
Bro, did you ever see The Place Behind
That's how they met.
Shut the fuck up.
Deadass.
Bro.
Deadass.
I fuck with that movie.
That's how they met.
I fuck with that movie.
Yeah, I don't remember. I gotta rewatch it. I've been meaning to rewatch it because I've seen it. I just don't remember it.
Shit almost made me cry.
It almost made you cry?
No.
You know what almost made me cry?
7 pounds.
The Notebook. It's like, nah, it made me cry because it was so bad. That's what I was gonna say. I was setting up for
That's every female's favorite movie.
That shit is trash.
Be like, sweetheart, what's your favorite movie? Like,
The Notebook.
The Notebook, Mean Girls. I almost cried. No, I cried. I cry every time I watch that movie.
All right, you ready for a hot take?
You like Mean Girls.
Mean Girls is one of the most brilliant scripts I've ever read in my life, bro.
Mean Girls was crazy. Mean Girls, I never sat through the whole Mean Girls.
You never sat through the whole thing? Bro, do it. No. I'm telling you. Do yourself a favor. Do it.
For real?
With your movie brain you have now, you'll get what I'm saying, bro. It's literally one of the best scripts I've ever read. Bruh. That script, well, I'm not going to say one of the best. It's genius, though, the way it execute. Like, it could have just been some dumbass teen drama movie, but it's actually depth to the themes of the story. Like, basically, you got a bitch from Africa. Like, her parents are, like, animal researchers or some shit like that. And it's, like, basically she equates the wildlife to high school. Like, bruh, that shit is crazy, bruh.
In one scene, they was, like, acting like animals and shit.
Yeah, but it was in her mind.
Yeah.
But then eventually, when you get to the end of the movie, when they, like, drop the burn book or whatever and shit like that, dog, they literally, like, she thought she was, like, in her imagination again, but this shit is actually happening, bro. Like, but to me, the way my brain works, honestly, go to fucked up shit, I'm like, wow, are they trying to make a comparison between, like, humans aren't that far away from primates as we'd like to actually think?
Right.
Like that blew my fucking mind. I'm like, and Mean Girls is doing this shit?
Right.
Fire.
What's your number 2?
My number 2? You already know, bro.
Casino.
No. That's not even on my list.
I feel you.
Do the right thing.
Do the right fucking thing.
Do the right thing.
Damn.
Do the right thing. Mookie, need some black people on the ball.
That's a good
Bruh, that's, to me, Spike Lee is one of the best, and I still have yet to see Black Klansman, and I'm hating myself for it. But he a visionary filmmaker, man. Like,
visionary.
Dog, you ever seen like those shots he would capture? Like when, like it's like the person's supposed to be walking, but it looks
floating.
like
That's how you know it's a Spike Lee movie,
bruh.
If he's floating, it's a fucking Spike Lee movie,
bruh. Like that's probably Spike Lee. That's like it's between that and Jungle Fever for me. Was his best movies.
What?
Jungle Fever's amazing.
I love Crooklyn.
Crooklyn dope too.
I love.
A lot of niggas forget about She Hate Me too.
She Hate Me.
You ever seen that shit?
Nah,
with Anthony Mackie in it.
I never seen that. That's
Bruh.
newer, right?
It's newer, yeah. It was, I think it was like 2000s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's about a nigga. He was like a investment banker or some shit like that. A black dude, and he lost his job. So this nigga like starts like impregnating like lesbians and shit like that, and they pay him for it.
What the hell,
Bruh, but it's like, so he got introduced into it because his girl had cheated on him with a woman, and he didn't know how to react to that shit.
Oh, so he was on some shit.
Yeah, so he was on some like, not necessarily fuck women shit, but he was like distrusting of women. Cause it's like, imagine telling your boys like, oh, she cheated on me with a woman. Like, clown the fuck out of you, bro.
God.
So this nigga like kept it on the DL. He got fired and shit. And I think he ran into her one day or some shit like that. And she proposed the idea to him. He started doing it. Bro, this nigga was fucking rapper, a rap bitch, big ass, tall ass basketball bitch. Bro, he was dicking bitches down, bro. It got to the point where you had to question, are these bitches actually even gay? Because they keep coming around. He actually said that. I'm pretty sure that was a scene in the movie. He was like, you just keep coming around. Like, are you even gay?
Did he get AIDS at the end? I mean, like, you talking about you fucking all these girls?
Well, I don't know, because that movie was made during that era, too. Like, that, the tail end of that shit.
Oh, shit.
But, yeah, that shit, it was a dope movie, though. But, Do the Right Thing.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That, or like I said, Jungle Fever. But that shit, man.
He said Jungle Fever because he likes Scarlett Johansson.
You already know, bro. You already know. Nah, really, Jungle Fever. Yo, do you know what the most impactful scene to me from that movie was? The part where the dad found out she was fucking with a black dude and he beat. You remember that shit? Yeah. He beat the fuck out of her, bro. Yeah. But that shit. But it's just exploring that shit. Like even when they like on the tail end of their relationship. Like, they kind of had, like, a little argument, but then he started playing with her and shit. He was chasing her down the street, and the cop saw that shit and, like, pulled him up against the car and shit like that. He was like, no, officer. Like, you know how weird black men are taught to act when you get yoked up by the police like that. And you got her, that's my boyfriend. Take your hand off him, this and that. He was like, yo, shut the fuck up. Yo, shut the fuck up. And it was like, I don't know, bro, just like exploring societal themes like that. That's Spike Lee's bread and butter, bro. Like,
why Do the Right Thing, though?
Do the Right Thing, part of it because of Martin. You already know, bro. He had, for those of y'all that don't know, that poster that's always hanging on his wall is a Do the Right Thing poster. And do you know why he has that poster on there, though? That was the first movie he ever was in. Yeah, I'll tell you something. Yeah, that was the first movie he was ever in. And that shit, man. But more so because of the same reasons of how Jungle Fever explored race and shit like that. It explored race in a sexual manner, like between man and woman and shit like that. Do the Right Thing explored race in a societal form. Like you saw different black people interacting with different white people. You didn't always see Mookie interacting with Sal. You saw Radio Raheem interacting with some nigga that they saw as gentrifying the neighborhood. Like, you saw that nigga interacting with a group of niggas that saw him as gentrifying in the neighborhood. Like, when they was screaming at the white dude and shit like that. Like, when this motherfucker's only here because the rent's cheap as fuck. Like, that's really the reason that he's a smart-ass nigga. Right. But, yeah, like, just how they explore that shit. And even, like, Spike Lee has those scenes where it's like, is kind of like a Shakespeare play a little bit. Like you know how like a character or some shit will go into I think it's called a soliloquy.
Yeah.
Like when they're talking to themselves or to the audience, like they're talking to themselves, but it's to the audience.
Yeah.
He'll have that shit, but it doesn't seem corny.
Right.
And it's like, wow. Like, I think it was the scene with the old bummy nigga that was trying to fuck on the old head bitch. Remember that shit? Yeah. Why you around my stoop? Because I want to, woman. You remember that? Yeah, that nigga. I'm pretty sure he had one of those moments where he had like a little speech and shit like that.
And definitely had it in Crooklyn, I remember.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then it's like, bro, like, just, oh my God, man. Spike Lee's not a bad actor himself. His sister was in that movie too.
Oh, shit.
She was the, have you ever, actually, I just thought of another Spike Lee movie that I love.
Clockers.
Mo Better Blues.
Oh, shit.
Mo Better Blues. His sister was in that too. Huh?
Denzel?
Yeah. Dog, the best scene in that movie is when this nigga was Spike Lee, his gambling debts caught up to him. So Sam Jackson was in that shit too. He was the one that was beating the shit out of him. He was beating him up. You just see this nigga playing the trumpet like, and then they cut back to him getting fucked up. And then it's like Denzel in his mind. That's, to me, I interpret that as he knows what's happening. So he trying to bust this out real quick. And it's not really his best work. That's what it's supposed to be. How, like, you sacrifice shit for your friends and everything like that. He was sacrificing his talent for his friend in that moment. But the crazy part is that's the best he ever played the fucking trumpet. Right before he lost his lips. That's when they fucked him up and, beat his lips up and shit.
Do you know I never seen that movie?
You never seen that movie?
Nah. But I knew what you was talking about.
Wesley Snipes is in that shit too. This nigga's name was Shadow, bro.
Wesley and Denzel and Sam Jackson. Spike Lee is...
Sam Jackson had a real small role though. He just showed up and beat the shit.
Early Sam Jackson.
Early, yeah.
God, though, but like...
I'm pretty sure he had a ponytail.
Oh, what?
I'm pretty sure he had a ponytail. But what's your next film now? Friday, of course. R.I.P. Spoon. R.I.P. Spoon.
Every time I come in the kitchen,
your ass is in the kitchen.
In the goddamn refrigerator.
Eating up all the food.
All the, what do you say?
All the chitlins.
All the hog maw.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know how many lessons was in Friday?
So many, bro. That's why I don't believe in guns. Part of it.
Facts.
That ass.
He said, what's that for?
That's why I don't believe in guns.
Yo.
That's why I believe in bricks.
Damn. Damn.
Bruh. Dog.
Like, it made an impact because that movie made me really fuck with Chris Tucker.
He wrote a lot of that shit too.
Chris Tucker?
Ice Cube.
Yeah, yep.
That's why I like that.
Or was it Pooh? And Ice Cube just, this is what I heard. I don't know if it's true. That DJ Pooh wrote a whole bunch of it. And Ice Cube kind of like took the credit for it.
That might have been the case. I don't know.
I don't know, but
I just remember in Compton they showed him writing that shit and everything. And then I read into it more. I was like, I did hear about the Pooh shit, but it was just, I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna give it to Ice Cube.
Just give it to Ice Cube. You feel me? I'll give it to Ice Cube too.
It's like Drake, bro.
What do you mean?
Like ghostwriting. What's wrong with ghostwriting, bro?
Because Ice Cube did it, right?
I got a ghostwriter.
Shut up.
Did you know that?
Do you?
Grav write my shit, bro.
Shut up. What's this?
Huh? That's actually a short story I'm working on.
He talking about huh. If you you can hear it.
Huh?
Isn't that
You say huh, you can hear that shit, nigga.
Yo, nah, but Friday, in my opinion, is the funniest movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's up there for me.
That's the funniest fucking.
You know what? Surprisingly, it's the funniest movie I've ever seen. People always be coming at me because they're like, "Why are you always bringing up some white shit?" I'm sorry, man. Nice guys, bro. Bruh.
Is that the joint with the
Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling?
Oh shit,
bruh, that's the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life, bro. That movie has me either that, Friday, or Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2 was funny as shit.
Bruh.
I never seen Nice Guys.
You never seen Nice Guys? Mm-hmm. You gotta watch that shit, bro.
Damn, like I haven't seen a lot of movies.
Shane Black.
Who?
You don't know who Shane Black is?
Who is that?
He's the person that basically originated the buddy cop film. He wrote the original Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon, okay.
He wrote the first one. He was in Predator, I'm pretty sure, and he wrote part of that too. Mm. And he did this movie. I'm pretty sure. I think I put you onto this before. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Sounds familiar.
With RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. Val Kilmer.
Kiss Kiss Bang
That's another one you gotta watch, bro.
Is that like early 2000?
2000. That was 2 years before Iron Man, so 2005, 2006.
For real?
Yeah,
Shit.
that's when he was making his little resurgence.
Yo, hold on. Val Kilmer. He was Batman.
Trash.
His Batman suit had nipples.
I thought that was George Clooney.
It was Val Kilmer.
It was Val Kilmer. That shit had
He
nipples.
had nipples. His babe was Nicole Kidman.
Bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
I liked her in Aquaman.
Bro, she was looking like a snack in Aquaman, bro. That right? What's her name? The bitch that played Mirror? What's her name?
Fucking Amber Heard.
She a crazy ass bitch.
She
but
beating on Johnny Depp, right?
Bruh. So apparently, like, I'm not, disclaimer, allegedly, and I don't know the full story, but this is what I read on an article. Apparently, those videos she recorded of him snapping on her and shit like that to make it look like he was beating her, that was after she beat his ass. Bruh. Bruh. Guess what, though?
What?
I'll still dick that bitch.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I mean,
Bitches like that just need some black dick, bro.
facts.
Straight up.
Facts. She
Straight
probably
up.
wouldn't know what to do.
She wouldn't.
Facts. That's big facts. Like Johnny Depp, one of the greatest actors of all time.
But he looked like some bitch ass white dude. Straight up.
He looked like a Frenchman.
Yo, she either need a nigga or she need Tommy from Power, bro. Yo, straight up, bro. She need a nigga like that, bro. Like, they ain't gonna take that shit. Like, she started snapping. He like, what?
Right.
He don't even gotta hit her. Just that, what?
Yep.
Huh? She gonna be like, I'm sorry. She gonna get in the corner a little bit.
Damn, she was really beating on Johnny.
Fucking that nigga up, bro, apparently.
What's your third?
My third one? Let's see. My third one. War film.
Who?
It's a war film.
Dunkirk.
Nope.
Saving Private Ryan.
Nope.
Wind Takers.
Nope. I don't think you're gonna guess it.
Tears of the Sun.
Nope. I'll give you one more.
Black
guess.
Hawk Down.
Nope. Fury.
Brad Pitt.
Yep.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yep. Logan Lerman. Punisher. What's his name? John Bernthal.
Yeah, I like him.
And what's it, the Spanish boy name from Ant-Man?
End of Watch. He was in End of Watch.
You know he's a Scientologist too, right?
For real?
Deadass.
That's why he was in Dora.
Yeah. He was in this movie called on Netflix. It's called something.
I seen it, but I didn't see it. You know when you go on Netflix and you see the
recommended shit?
Yeah, and you see the trailers and all that shit.
That shit fucked your head up, didn't it, when you watched it?
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
The little, I seen that and I just scroll past.
That's one of the best twists ever. I did not see that shit coming at all.
The best twist ever is Sixth Sense.
Yeah. Shyamalan literally coined the fucking twist.
Ever. He's
Nah,
dead.
you want to know what the best twist is, nigga? The Crying Game.
I never saw it.
That's an early tranny film, bro. Or trans person film. I'm sorry. Got to be politically correct.
Why Fury though? Why Fury?
I said Fury because to me that explored the rawness of wars. If that makes sense. Like it was like, and Brad Pitt, anything Brad Pitt is in, it's like it's one of the best actors ever, like ever.
Did you see Sleepers?
Sleepers. No, I did not.
Oh my god.
Brad Pitt movie?
Brad Pitt, Robert De Niro.
No.
Bro.
And I've never seen this. Kevin Bacon?
Bro, this shit almost made me. No.
I thought you said Kevin Spacey at first.
A tear came down, bro.
A tear came down. Yeah, for Kevin Spacey. R.I.P. to his career, bro.
Kevin Spacey. I didn't know. Kevin Bacon.
Oh, Kevin Bacon. Oh, my fault. I thought you said Kevin Spacey.
Sad, bro.
It is sad. Kevin Spacey's career, man.
He was Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Superman returned.
Then he tried to fuck little boys.
What?
You ain't hear about this shit, bro? He got me too. They got him the fuck out of here, bro. That's what that whole Dave Chappelle skit was about, dog. Yo, he was like, so apparently this nigga fucked some boy or some shit.
Shut up.
When he was a young bull. But here's the thing. This nigga grew up. He's on the Star Trek show, that new Star Trek show or some shit like that, right? Pete. This nigga Chappelle was like, yo. He had on some serious shit at first to say, yeah, that boy carried a secret for over 30 years. And if he would have waited 3 more months, I would know how House of Cards would end. Yo,
Chappelle's the GOAT. He's a dickhead. He is a dickhead.
I'm the same because I was a dog. Like it's weird. I watch House of Cards, right? I watch it, but I watch like 2 episodes like per year. It's so weird. Watch it,
I don't watch shows.
bro.
Only show I watch is Wu-Tang and Black Lightning.
How's Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang is phenomenal.
I gotta peep it. Is that an FX show? Hulu?
Hulu.
I gotta peep it.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal?
These niggas.
Wait, you watch Black Lightning?
I do.
What season? Are they on season 3?
Yes. But
Fine.
I'm late, so I don't even want to. You don't watch it.
I literally watched season 1 and I started watching season 2 and I just stopped. Not because I didn't like it. I think it was like a time issue and shit like that.
I need Anissa. I need her.
Bruh,
I need her.
I do too.
Do you understand that you got your Scarlett Johansson, all right? But I need Nafisa Williams. I'm calling out her government.
Her government.
Yeah, she's from Philly.
She from Philly?
Yes, bro.
What part?
I don't know.
Oh,
I know
shit.
she's from Philly. She was in Streets with Meek Mill. She was in that shit. No, wait. Yeah, she was in Streets.
She was in
Streets. And she was in Brotherly Love.
Was that the Common movie?
No, that was the one with Keke Palmer.
I never seen that.
My first baby.
I never seen it.
And,
Keke Palmer whack.
That's your opinion.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but that's my baby right there.
I just don't like black women.
Huh?
Yo, he hit me with that. Yo, he rubbed his face. He was like, huh? What?
Oh my God.
I don't like black women, bro.
I love her.
They just look weird. Like, why are you black?
What?
I'm fucking with you, bro.
I'm
trolling, bro. To the audience, I'm a trolling ass nigga.
You do troll.
Bro, I wish Twan was here right now, bro, just to commentate on how much of a troll I am, bro. I be trolling that nigga all the time. He just ignores me now. Every time I go over to G's, he just ignores me. Straight up.
Yo, that's funny.
Like, he'll be like, yo, what's up, Caleb? And then go to his phone or turn to grab and talk.
Yo, that's funny, yo.
But yeah, I mean, Nafisa. Oh, my God, bro.
Wait, my third movie.
Yeah, give me your third.
Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys, classic. I like that. I like Bad Boys. I don't hate all Will Smith movies, bro.
Bad Boys 2 is a prime example of that the sequel is better than the first one. Stop it. You, what? What? Bad Boys 2 is not better than the first one?
It's funnier.
Stop it, bro. That movie is action-packed.
Bruh.
Funny.
I like the concept of the first one better. Of 2 best friends basically having to switch places.
Switch. I like that. But you gotta think.
Switch! Turn it over there, hit it up. Turn around. Nah, you know what my favorite Will Smith song is? Oh, when the party started, you may have a good time, but we party harder. So tell the DJ to play my song and we can dance all night to the early morning. You never heard that shit?
What's that?
Oh shit. That's off of That's off of that same album.
That's off of that same album?
Yeah.
I didn't really listen to that album.
That shit. And the video is like a robot or some shit like controlling him in the party and shit. Bro, that was my favorite Will Smith song.
Man, my favorite Will Smith song gotta be
Summertime.
Not even. That's a good joint. That's a classic.
That's a classic.
Classic. I don't know, but that Bad Boys 2, bro, got my favorite scene of all time in movies. Like,
Which one? What was that? What was that?
Reggie. I really feel this is what I feel.
You
like,
one of them big old ludicrous looking motherfuckers, ain't you?
I really feel like that was no script to that scene.
It wasn't at all. At all.
Cause you gotta think that Martin, if you really look, like Martin was really trying to talk, and Will Smith was really like doing his own.
Yeah,
thing.
kept cutting them off
Yeah,
like nah, nigga. Like,
he said, "All right, let the gun go off." He said, "You a big ludicrous looking motherfucker." Like he was.
you ever been with a man? No. You want to?
You got him. He said, "No, sir." You know what I'm saying? Then he popped the ecstasy. Like in my opinion, bro, it's like that movie was better than the first one. It's like sequels. A lot of sequels don't be better than the first one.
Very true.
The first one is always the classic, and then the second one is like, Same with the Dark Knight. Dark Knight was better than Batman Begins.
Bruh, Batman Begins though.
I'm leaving. This podcast is over. I'm leaving. You want to say Batman Begins is better than The Dark Knight?
Nah, I'm saying like it's not. I don't think The Dark Knight is too far off. That's what
It's
I'm
not.
saying.
It's not.
Because Batman Begins is real. That shit was like.
Fuck what Batman Begins.
People forget what Batman Begins did. That saved the superhero film genre.
Facts.
Like, y'all think about it. We had the bat nipples before, and then it was like you had fucking George Clooney's Batman. Like, I have a Batman credit card. Like,
Credit card.
what,
What the
nigga?
fuck?
What? Jim Carrey is the Riddler. That was kind of fire though.
It was.
That shit was kind of till he broke out that suit. I was like,
I love Jim Carrey.
But that shit, like the superhero genre was dead. Then you had the X-Men movie come out in 2000, and then Spider-Man 2 came out in 2002, or no, Spider-Man 1 came out.
Spider-Man came out
2002. Then it was the Dark Knight or Batman Begins, and that literally.
No. You can't skip over. You can't skip over Spider-Man 2 like that. Spider-Man
I mean,
2.
I just put Spider-Man in there as like
Okay.
1 and
Alright,
2 there too. But Batman Begins was what let people know like you can take these films like seriously. Like literally, that's what Hollywood suits were saying at the time. Like, oh wow, you can actually make a real movie. Like that's what they called superhero films back then. Just they considered them like little bullshit movies. Like these rom-coms they make now that are just bullshit. You know they're going to be bad. That's what the superhero movies used to be back in the day.
Right.
And then like Batman Begins, man, that shit just, I don't know, bro. It was more so a journey. You feel me? Like a journey of a boy becoming a man. Like
That's facts.
Like my favorite scene in that shit, and I know this shit word for word, was when Ra's al Ghul first met Bruce Wayne, and he was just talking to him. He was like, yeah, so. He was like, so how do I become, like, what do you vigilantes do? He was like, oh, he was explaining to him, we fight crime and shit like that, yada, yada. And he was like, oh, but a vigilante is just a man. He can be broken. He can be killed. But if you become more than that, more than a man, you become something else entirely. What's that? Legend, Mr. Wayne. Bruh, dog. That you got Liam Neeson delivering those lines, bruh.
Fuck Liam Neeson.
Why?
He want to ride down the street looking for any black man. Fuck him.
Bruh, come Shizz.
Fuck him.
Please no.
He
No.
gonna ride down the John looking for any black man.
Did you hear why?
He's gonna get it.
Did you hear why?
No, I didn't hear why.
His best friend at the time, who was a woman, got raped by a black dude.
So that means you go down.
Look, I'm
Anybody?
not saying he's right at all, but it's like somebody raped somebody close to you. That's a woman. You hear that?
So what? I'm gonna go down all fucking.
But you gotta look at, bro. We all know niggas that like just like date them type of niggas 0 to 100. Like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. People just jump instantly off of, oh, he said black person, and it's like I don't see Liam Neeson as being a racist person at all. At all. I don't know. If you think differently, let me know.
Number 4. What is your number 4?
Nah, let's talk about this. It's interesting. I like talking. You already know I like talking about shit like this, bro.
Talk about Liam Neeson, man.
Not necessarily. We can talk about race real quick.
I want to talk about race because I just seen Queen and Slim.
You just saw. Oh, that's why you saying that shit. That's why, man.
Movie kind of made me. You just gotta see it. You just gotta see it.
You talking to a Trump supporter, bro?
I really don't pay attention to you when you be putting in Trump 2020.
You be seeing this?
I be like, when I first seen it, I said, is he for real or is he trolling? He is a troll. But I was like, this is Caleb we talking about. This is Caleb, so I'm just he's just going to keep doing whatever he's doing. He's saying, so fuck it.
Bruh. Literally for Thanksgiving, my uncle was like, my uncle was talking to me. He was like, so I've been here, you be posting some crazy shit on Facebook. I was like, I played dumb. I'm not going to front. I was like, what you talking about, Uncle Don? He should have called me out. He's like, don't play dumb, nigga. Yeah, looked at me. He do it. Because look, I don't like having, personally me, I talk to my mom and shit. That's the only person in my family I talk to about politics. Cause I know as a black person, obviously with a black family, statistics show they're going to lean on one side.
Yeah.
So I just like to stay away from it. And then my aunt watches like fucking CNN and all that other bullshit where they're lying to you all day, every day.
Yeah, seeing that.
I'm not going to argue with a 50-year-old woman. She's like, that's how, you feel me? But y'all young niggas can get it, bro. Everybody, bro. No, look, straight up. All right, 100% Shizz. Actually, nah, I'm gonna say that for a later podcast. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna come out the closet. Not as gay.
Whoa!
Not as gay.
Pause.
Not as gay.
Okay.
As a Trump supporter.
He said, "I'm gonna come out the closet," and he gonna say it with the Batman voice.
I'm gonna come out the closet.
Come out the closet.
I'm gonna come out the closet.
Where are they?
Where are they? That nigga, by the third movie, I understood nothing that nigga was saying, bro. Remember that part when he was fighting Bane? He was like, there. I swear, he sounded like Sylvester Stallone, bro.
But
What?
he was saying that because Bane was choking the shit out of him.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was fucking Bane up.
Oh.
The end part.
Oh, you talking about where he said, "Where's the trigger?"
Yeah, he like, where's the trigger?
See, I understand.
You would give it to non-resident.
No ordinary citizen.
You ever seen that Patrice O'Neal that skit when he was talking about Stallone and Schwarzenegger? This nigga was going
Stallone and who?
Schwarzenegger.
Who is that?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
What are you saying? It sounds like you're trying to say Scorsese mixed with.
Nah, I mean, nigga, I don't know how to pronounce that nigga's name, bro. I'm just gonna call him Arnie. Stallone and Arnie. Bro, look, man, don't make fun of my fucking lispy ass nigga. Fuck you. Nah, nigga, but nah, Pete. This motherfucker was like, bro, I'm a movie person. I like watching movies. My favorite movie of all time I've been watching is Heat. He was like, it's a scene with De Niro and Pacino. They sitting there talking, and then this nigga start imitating them. He was like Pacino. He was like, yeah, I hunt guys like you because I have to. It keeps me on my feet where I need to be, right there. De Niro come in. It's a flip side to that coin, though. You see, guys like you that chase guys like me, I learned the lesson. You don't ever grow attachments to anything you can't walk out on in 15 seconds flat, okay? Like, just imitating these niggas. He doing better than me, obviously. But then he was like, now they should be getting paid the big bucks. Imagine that same scene with Stallone and Arnie. This nigga like Stallone gonna be like, if you on my feet, where I need to be. And under he said, Arnie come in and be like, yeah. Yeah, yes, we have a. No, he's like,
Get to the chopper.
no, yo, bro. I'm surprised you haven't seen that skit, bro. That's one of the best movie skits ever, dog. Like straight up.
You saw Heat?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I never saw.
Val Kilmer was in that too.
Batman nipples.
Bat nipples.
What the hell was that? I don't know, bro. Do you know they was about to cast Marlon Wayans as Robin?
They were.
I never would have saw that movie.
I'm glad they did.
I never would have. And no disrespect to Marlon Wayans at all, but Robin.
And they were supposed to put a Batman or a Robin in Ben Affleck's Batman. That's what I was so mad about. They never got to it.
And you saw because it had
the Joker, John.
It said jokes on you, right? That was hard.
You ready for this?
What?
You ready for a little fan theory? Because it's never going to happen anyway.
What?
What if Jared Leto's Joker isn't Ben Affleck's Joker?
You said isn't Affleck's Joker?
Nope.
Who would it be then?
Joaquin Phoenix.
I would love to see that.
Oh, bruh.
I don't really think that Arthur Fleck is Joker.
I don't either. I surprisingly don't either.
Surprisingly.
I don't even know what happened, if everything in that movie that happened is real.
I just think that he set the tone for whoever the Joker is going to be.
Basically.
You feel me?
Kind of like they took the same route that Gotham took.
Yeah.
Like Jerome was like the inspiration, I'm pretty sure, for the later Joker that appeared on that show.
Yeah.
So
See, I like that.
I do too. Like the Joker film, like that honestly impacted me a lot It's not on my list though. But but that movie, dog. When I first saw that, like I still remember that movie scene for scene right now. And it's like I don't know. Just to get serious, real quick. All jokes aside, I feel like that's a film that society didn't want to be made. That's why there was such a backlash and controversy about it. Because you gotta realize people are always afraid.
That somebody's gonna shoot something up.
No, they're always society is afraid of the monsters that they create.
That's facts.
And that movie, that's basically what that movie was about.
Basically.
And it's like it's very similar to the times we're in now.
Yes.
Like right down to like Thomas Wayne, how they portrayed him as like a Trumpian figure.
Yes.
And shit, like very relatable. You got mental illness is a big topic now going on, which I'm glad it is, but is it being politicized more so than actually being helped? And it's like that film just touches on all that shit. And it's like, I don't know, just like, seeing that shit, it was like, wow, like this is why they didn't want this film to be made.
Yeah.
Then of all people, fucking Todd Phillips made that shit. Hangover, bro. Would you have ever seen that coming?
Nah, I really didn't.
Dog.
that was out of nowhere, like.
Yeah, like.
And then for it to be, how much did it make? $1 billion? Just $1
Yeah.
billion?
It's the most profitable comic book film ever.
Ever or
Ever.
R-rated?
Ever. Because it only spent $50 million. Number four.
See, man.
I think.
See, this is why.
That's that Paulie, bro. That's that Paulie. Paulie. But number 4 is a Denis Villeneuve film. You know who that is?
No.
That's the person that, and this movie's on my runner up. That's the word I was thinking of at the beginning of the show. On my runner ups list, he directed Blade Runner 2049.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. But this film is called Prisoners.
Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yep.
Terrence Howard.
Yep. Oh, Viola Davis.
Viola.
Jesus Christ. I forgot she was in there.
You
let that boy go.
That's a
You let
good
him go home. She wanted to. She's like, babe, tell me where they are. Just tell me where they are.
That movie reminds me of
Paul Dano.
The new Riddler.
Mm-hmm. He was the little special kid that they was fucking up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Why did this movie impact you?
This movie impacted me so much because of the theme of the movie.
Yeah.
And it made me sit back and think, wow, that's crazy. Kind of goes along with what we were talking about before, but kind of the flip side about how desperation can bring out people's inner demons.
Facts.
Like you saw this dude, Denis made it a thing to explore this dude as your normal blue collar guy, struggling financially, wife drugged up, his son, you feel me, growing up, probably not going to be the best person when he grows up because of his parents, even though he had both parents there and they were kind of good. And it's like seeing that dude like just lose it over his daughter, rightfully so, but to the point where he does that to an innocent man. Like people forget about what that boy's face looked like by the end of the movie, bro. And it was that. And then when it got to the end, the reveal, spoiler alert too, when they revealed that it was actually the nigga's aunt.
Yeah.
And she kidnapped him. Or no, that's not even his aunt. She kidnapped him.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they do it because they lost their child when they were younger. And they see it as a kind of like a middle finger to God, kind of like. Yeah. And that, just the themes in that film, it's like, wow, like you saw this good guy go from that to being like just as bad as her.
Mm-hmm. Movie kind of reminds me of Lovely Bones.
Yeah, it does.
That movie was sad, very sad.
And then Jake Gyllenhaal's character, like you could tell this is a dude like kind of might have a drug problem. Looked like he was on coke for most of the movie.
Definitely.
But you see, he's probably a military guy too. He needs that drive to do good, like that's or not good to do something. You feel me?
Yeah, he was really trying to find them.
And that's why he was like his boss kept telling him like, bro, like, look, this ain't the type of job we in, bro.
Right.
If you want, what is the word? If you want completion within yourself, like, go start a family, like, get a wife, like, get kids, like that's. But it's like that's not enough for him. That's not what he wants, and it's like just obsession, kind of. And it's another film on my list that deals with obsession as well. But we'll get to that.
Obsession with Idris Elba. And,
Fuck no, nigga. Hell no.
Oh, I was about to say because you like Beyonce, so I thought you would say
That white bitch in that movie was fired. Though. I forget what her name was.
Ali Larda.
Ali Larda. Oh my god.
I think that's her name.
She's bad.
She was in Final Destination.
Oh.
She was in Resident Evil.
I mean, if I was Idris, I would have fucked her too.
Who?
If I was a homeboy in a movie, I would have fucked her too.
If you was Idris.
Oh, he actually didn't, but I would have.
Oh,
man, I got put on for my white queens, bro. What you counting right now? He counting down. What you counting, bro?
I was thinking of my fourth one is Juice.
My nigga. Yo. You got the juice now.
You got the juice now.
Bruh.
That movie is like
Pac's best movie.
Pac's best movie. When that nigga Quincy Q, I call him Quincy. That's his name, but shit. When Q closed that locker and he was there, come on now. That shit is like.
I wish I could have got a movie just about him, because you know who his character reminded me of?
Who?
Jake Gyllenhaal's character from Nightcrawler.
I never saw that movie. That's when he was the photographer or something like that.
Oh, it goes deeper than that, bro. You gotta peep it. That almost made my list too.
For real.
Nightcrawler did, yeah.
I feel like Juice is in there because it's like you just gotta watch who you around.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because niggas will really change up like that with the power. Like, you feel me? Don't know how to control the power. Don't know what to do with it. You feel me? And it's just crazy. Like, and niggas like stab me in the back too. You feel me? So it's like I see where that's coming from. And the power just gets in their head. And I guess it was hate and anger from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's just that once he got the gun.
Well, them two niggas should have never been friends from the jump.
At
Quincy
all.
Q and fucking Bishop should have never been friends at all.
At all. He was hating. He was
Yeah.
hating from the rip.
And look, I'm not saying I relate to Pac's character, but I've seen and talked to and met dudes like that before that I have personally been friends with. I'm not friends with no more, and it's like, it's kind of like the Joker effect. You got to think about it from that perspective. They feel like the world is just constantly shitting on them. And it's like, they see this person, like he saw Q as that guy, like he got one girlfriend, and didn't he have two girls in that movie? Oh no, just the one joint, the old head joint.
Yep.
He had the old head joint. He had DJ. People love him for DJing and shit like that. And this nigga just doesn't. It's kind of like Sam Jackson's character in Unbreakable.
Oh my.
Like not knowing your place in the world at all.
He said, "Now that you know who I am." No.
Now that I know who you are.
I know
I know who I am.
He said it was because of the kids.
They called me Mr. Glass.
Oh my God.
That actually, Unbreakable almost made my list too, because it's like, I would never do what that character did, but it's like sometimes, like, I don't know.
You don't know where you are in life.
Yeah, or what is your fucking purpose, man?
What is your purpose? Like, what are you here for? Like, I understand that, but to do what he did.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck.
I mean, he found a superhero though.
Sam Jackson, you are wild.
He found a superhero though.
He did, but shit.
Oh yeah, right up the steps. He about to go take a bathroom break, so I'm about to just give y'all some rolls right quick, some shit coming up while he go use the bathroom. Go ahead, bro. Right up the steps, right across. Right up the steps. Just go right across. But yeah, so we taking a little intermission, like I said. Yeah, so this is a podcast that is gonna be, I don't know yet. I've been thinking because I'm actually having a lot of fun. The conversations me and Shiz have been having, it's been mostly movie related, but it's like, some sprinkles of life in there too and shit like that. Not even sprinkles, like just talking about life. Kind of talked about race, didn't really, but and other things. But yeah, it's gonna be, I'm gonna have guests on. Sometimes you might get a show with just me. Like I might just talk about a topic or some shit like that. But yeah, this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Like I was talking to Shiz, like this is something I've been, planning on for a long time. I wanted to get the other, the Filmmatic page up and going and that going. And obviously, me and Sam does, we do Star Wars Sundays. Episode coming. Well, by the time you hear this, it will already be out. So, but yeah, just stay tuned. Like I said, I still haven't decided how often I'm going to do this show. I know you're going to get one Monday. You're going to get this, obviously, as you're hearing it. You're going to get this Monday. Yeah, I'm having Sam and, my friend Matt on tomorrow, which is Sunday. And I don't know when I'm going to drop that. But yeah, it's just, dope conversations I like to have on here. 42. I was telling Shiz at the beginning, like the show, I call it 42 because of the original Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where you see the two dudes talking to the supercomputer and they're like, what is the answer to life and everything? And the computer's like, oh, you're not going to like that shit. Tell us. And he just pauses. Tell us you're not going to like it. Okay, fine. The answer to life and everything there is in the universe is 42. And they're like, the fuck, nigga? 42? What? Nah, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's not 42. So, yeah. That was the concept of the show. Like, the idea for the name of it at least. But, yeah, so on the show, we're just going to be kicking the shits. Like you see me and Shiz talking. Me and Shiz actually had this idea for this podcast a while ago. We were going to come on and talk about, the top 10 films that we're doing right now that impacted us and everything. And yeah, because me and him are film lovers. I believe this is him coming down the steps now. I hear the pitter patter footsteps. As you're going to hear, I'm going to make a lot of fun. Oh, he back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Guess who's back?
It felt about 10 pounds lighter, boy, I tell you.
Fact.
Yo, that Paulie went right through you, didn't it, bro?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, I was giving B-roll and everything. I was telling them about upcoming shit. Like, this is going to drop Monday. So they're going to be hearing this on Monday. I'm actually doing a podcast with Matt tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Matt and Sam going to be on tomorrow. Me and Sam do Star Wars Sundays.
Who's Sam?
My white friend, Sam. I have a lot of white friends because, I only like white people. I don't like niggas.
Oh.
Nah, hold up. That wasn't true. Yo, you ever heard that Lil Nas X song, Donald Trump, bro?
I don't listen to Lil Nas X.
You gotta listen to old Lil Nas X.
Oh.
Old Lil Nas X. This nigga has a song called Donald Trump. And it's a bar in that shit that says, I got a chopper, call it Donald Trump because it's loud as fuck and they hate niggas.
That's a bar.
Bruh. Nah, old Lil Nas X, like straight Lil Nas X, fire.
He said straight.
I don't believe that nigga's gay, bro. I don't believe it.
Trolling.
I'm-
A trolling person knows a trolling person.
Yeah, very true. Yeah. Cause it's like, nigga, I'm like, nigga, what? I used to listen to your music, bro. I know you're not gay. What?
He's just saying anything just to say anything. Huh?
Nah, he's saying anything to make that money. I might say I'm gay too. They give me that much money.
Well, I don't know.
Shit. Yo.
You said your fifth was what?
Nigga, did you give your fourth? Oh yeah, you did. Juice. My bad. I'm gonna have to say, oh yeah, my fifth, Jim Carrey film. In my opinion, Jim Carrey's best movie, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
He had long hair in that movie.
Yes, he did.
That's the only thing I really know.
Gotcha. Oh, Sam's actually on his way here too.
Bro.
Yeah.
Sam.
You've met Sam before, bro. He's been at Grass House before.
Does he look like he's reeking?
No, no, bro. He's not reeking, bro.
Maybe if I see him, I'll just...
White boy, blonde hair. I know you've met this nigga before, bro.
Like Pauly?
Huh?
Does he like Pauly?
I think he likes Pauline.
He's just gonna get some drunk motherfuckers. Why is that movie here?
That's my fifth favorite because it made me understand love. I'm a person, like, I don't know if I ever explained to you my stance on relationships, but I'm a person that likes to stay away from relationships. But I'm not like a dog, you feel me? Like I'm upfront with females about what I want and shit like that. But I'm just like, I look at it like I have goals in my life. I have things I want to accomplish, and honestly, I'm a person that likes being alone. I like solitude. It's not, I'm not going to say fun because that makes it sound like a millennial, like, oh, it's so fun. Like, it makes you reflect on the world around you.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes too much because you're in your head too much. I can't say that.
Oh, God.
But like it makes you understand people. But what I never necessarily understood, like I understood love in the sense of my mom, my family, and shit like that. I never understood it with like a woman or, whatever your preference is, whether it's a man, whatever it is. I never understood that, but that made me understand it.
Yeah.
Like, because the only way you can understand love is through hate. Have you seen this movie before?
I've never seen it.
This film, so basically, it's actually surprisingly a science fiction film with Kirsten Dunst, Mark Ruffalo, Jim Carrey, as I said.
Yeah.
What's the chick from the Titanic movie? I always forget her name.
Wednesday.
Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet, Bill Skarsgård, the scientist from the first Thor movie, from the Thor movies. Old head.
Who?
Skarsgård. You know that the kid who plays it, the guy that's his son.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're like a family in Hollywood, but
Facts. His brother was Tarzan.
yeah. That's his son too. I think it's Bill. It's either Bill. I forget what his name is. I know it's Skarsgård though. Hold up, Scars.
I think he's about to be the. Hold up. Isn't there a Peter?
Stellan Skarsgård. Stellan Skarsgård. He was in that in Eternal Sunshine too.
Okay.
But this film basically, it's a science fiction film about a dude who recently broke up with his girl, and like he gets on a train one day. All right, we're just gonna say this out the way. We talking mad spoilers in this shit. So if you've never seen these films, I'm sorry. Yeah. So I'm about to spoil the fuck out this shit. Yeah. So basically, this motherfucker got on the train one morning and just rode the train to the beach or whatever, to this familiar beach he's been to. And he gets back on the train. He sees his girl on the train, Kate Winslet. And they start interacting with each other, falling in love and shit like that on the train. And then like you come to find out that they actually used to be a couple. So you ask, how come he doesn't remember her? She had her mind erased, like everything about him erased from her mind so she could forget him and make their breakup easier. And when he found out, so basically he walked up to her in public one day and she pretended like she didn't know him at all. And he thought she was being a bitch and shit like that. He started snapping on her. She didn't understand why. He's like, what? And then come to find out, he actually got a note in the mail that he never checked because he's been in like depression since he broke up with her. That basically said, oh, you probably don't want to interact with this person ever again because they're not going to remember you. She had her mind erased and shit like that. So he goes and does the same thing. But during the process, he finds out that like, the only way I can know love is through hate. And even though I hate this person right now, I still love this person. I don't want to forget you. I want to hold on to those memories and shit like that. And basically, it's like a trippy ass film of him going through his memories of her and shit, bro. Fire. You gotta watch it, bro. It's fire.
I'm gonna definitely tune into it because I thought that was a movie where like he was playing as somebody like that was an actor.
No.
What was that movie? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, The Truman Show.
No, not that one. Not that one. It was like, damn, what was that movie, man? It was like he.
And you know why I love Jim Carrey so much, bro?
Cause he's a dickhead.
You know what he said though recently? He attributed all of his success to black men.
To the Wayans brothers.
Bro, you never see that shit, bro.
I seen that.
You never see that
He
shit.
said that Saturday Night Live didn't give him a chance or something like that. But Wayans brothers did. Wayans brothers, they always want to put him on.
Bro, to me, the Wayans brothers, like, although I'm not the biggest fan of their recent content that they've been putting out, legendary family, bro. Like, to me, they're nepotism when it's done right. You feel me? They gave their family members opportunities, but they didn't exclude other people from getting opportunities too. You feel me? Just to put their family on. Like, and that's a beautiful thing to see in Hollywood because it's like, You normally don't see that. And like I brought up the Jim Carrey shit too, because you normally don't see, especially a white dude, giving his credit to
black men.
Black men?
Black family.
You never see that shit at all.
Facts.
Even with another black man, he'll attribute it to like some fucking white dude or somebody else. It's like that was like I almost shed a tear. I was like, wow.
I love Jim Carrey.
Yeah, man.
I just wish that he was on the status of Will Ferrell.
He should be.
He should be.
But I think he's not because he doesn't want to be. Have you been seeing him recently? What he's been talking about?
Like he's on
another wavelength,
yeah,
bro.
He is.
Yeah. Honestly, like he taps in like in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. He taps into those types of emotions in that movie.
It's lit.
It's an amazing film, bro.
I gotta see it.
What's your number 5? What's your number 5?
Four Brother.
Four
Brother.
Marky Mark.
Yes.
You already know who I'll fuck with in that movie.
Bobby Mercer. Gotta be Bobby.
Chiwetel Ejiofor, bro.
He said, "Dogs gotta eat." He said, "Eat." He said, "Get the fuck out of my seat, man." Yo.
That's the realest Nick, bro. I love him as an actor, bro. I love like Four Brothers. That movie, I grew up on that movie. Like my aunt loves that movie.
Me too.
I grew up on that shit. Like Tyrese in his prime, bro. Yep. Three Stacks, bro. I don't know why he doesn't do anything anymore. It's like he fucked Erykah Badu and then just fell off the map.
Right,
like had a son with her and just fell off the map. Like,
what is going
on? Supposedly, I heard he's supposed to be making a new album.
Get the fuck out.
Supposedly, I read it on Facebook though, so it might not be true.
He be in Philly. Crazy.
He be in Philly?
Yeah, he be in Philly crazy.
I'm gonna, let's beat my mixtape, guys. Right. That's what I'm gonna do, yo.
It's like Four Brothers. It's like they family. Like even though they were adopted, they stick together, and it's like they went through all of that to find out who did it.
That came out in 2004, right?
2005.
2005?
Yes, sir.
He had did The Departed the year before. Mark Wahlberg.
Yep.
Damn. Mark Wahlberg is somebody that it's weird with me. It's like at times I don't like him because I think he's a bad actor. But then he'll have those performances where it's like, damn, like The Departed was one of those for me. Like just like, God damn, like he had a small role, but like you remember that nigga.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's why that's my gripe with these big stars. It's like, because we're in the age now, nobody's not going to a movie to see Will Smith or Mark Wahlberg. Like the only actor that really has that sway is The Rock right now, and that's going out the window. It's like people want to see good stories. Yeah. That's what people care about. That's why people are buzzing about Watchmen. That's why people are buzzing about The Mandalorian. Like, and certain movie like Joker, because they want to see good stories, man. Like that's what's been lacking in films lately. Like that's why I was surprised why Scorsese was coming at Marvel of all companies, because they're actually telling stories. They're telling good stories.
He was coming at Marvel.
You ain't hear about that shit? Yeah, when he was promoting The Irishman, he was like shitting on Marvel. And then, yeah. Then all these other old head directors were coming out the woodworks, like shitting on Marvel and shit like that. And like James Cameron came out. I'm like, bro, you literally work for the company now. You work for Disney. Shut your fucking mouth, bro.
Definitely work for Disney.
I don't like James Cameron, bro. I really don't. I think he's an overrated director.
I would love to say that Avatar is probably the most overrated film
ever,
in my opinion.
It's literally Dances with Wolves with aliens.
God, man, like people.
You might as well have casted Kevin Costner.
People just.
Bro, just dead ass, bro. Like straight up, bro. Duh.
Yo.
Straight up though, bro. That's what that shit was, bro.
Facts, bro.
But when you have Sigourney Weaver in a movie, that's gonna get me. He had Michelle Rodriguez in that movie.
And my baby.
That's my baby,
No.
bro.
My baby.
No, that's my baby.
No.
Nigga.
I'm saying Zoe Saldana.
Nah, I'm saying that's my baby,
Zoe
nigga.
Saldana.
That's been my baby since Drumline, nigga.
No.
Bruh.
Can't be.
Drumline, one of the, that surprisingly that almost made it on my list too.
I never really liked Drumline.
You didn't like Drumline like that? Man, I love Drumline.
Drumline is.
Let's see if you could drum better than me, Brick Brother 10 Man. He said some shit like that, bro. He's like, what? Yeah, I'm the man. Oh yeah, you right, you are the man. Try being the man without the line though. That nigga stopped playing. He was like, Yeah.
He said, I told you to read the handbook. I told you. Yo.
But yeah, Zoe Saldana, bro, she's a good actress, man. Solid actress, bro.
Yo, she been in movies that been breaking records.
Yeah. Guardians,
Fucking,
Infinity War,
yes, bro.
Endgame.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
Yeah.
That's my baby. Like,
I liked her. I wish they would have chose a different director for it. Colombiana.
yeah, I feel you.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that had the potential to be a really good movie. But it was like certain just logic shit they did. Like this,
I liked it.
they had this little ass bitch carrying this big ass. Like they do know that like a nigga my size is going to be hard for me to carry that. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's where it's like, all right, you're doing this for the sake of female empowerment. I get it, but like, come on, man. Yeah. That's why I fuck with Guardians so much, because it's like there's a way that you can make strong female characters and still make it believable and realistic. Like Black Widow looks like it's going to do that. You see the trailer for that?
Taskmaster. That's his name, right?
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
Bruh. I think people that are comic book fans are going to be very disappointed in him. Because basically, this is going to be another Spider-Man situation. I think the villain's he's going to be tied to Tony Stark. And basically, I think the way he can mimic his powers is from some type of Stark tech, because we've already seen it in Civil War. When he was fighting Cap, remember that scene? When he was fighting Cap, and it traced his movements and shit, and he was able to outmaneuver, I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be some type of AI that he could do, and that's why he could beat her.
Because they say that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be in the movie.
Well, I think it's just going to be a little cut scene from Civil War.
Little cut scene, right?
I think it's going to be an extended version of that scene from Civil War.
Yeah, little cameo.
Because that was my problem with Endgame, not Infinity War, because Infinity War wasn't supposed to touch on the old guard. It was supposed to touch on the new guard of Avengers. My problem with Endgame, I felt like there were a lot of storylines that were just left unchecked. Like the whole scene, like Cap and Tony, like they had that little blowout in the beginning of the movie where he's like, liar. Yeah. Like that shit. I was like, oh, okay, they doing this type of acting. And okay. Yeah. But they never like resolved that. This nigga just gave the shield back to him and they were just bros again. Right. They never resolved like Tony and Natasha had a falling out. She was not fucking with that nigga, bro. Yeah. Straight up. She was not fucking. None of the Avengers was fucking with him except for Rhodey and Vision. Yeah. And then it's like everybody's all buddy now. Because that was what they promised for these films, was that conflict between them. And it was like, it wasn't there. And it's like, what the fuck?
I mean, I think that since everybody was going, that it just brought them all back. It was just like, oh, everybody's going, so we have to come together. Like we have come together. Exactly.
Oh.
Over me.
And I just watched that fucking Justice League trailer too, man. The Snyder one, the original one. And it's like it's night and day. I know we're switching. We just completely switched. Yeah, bro. We was just talking Marvel, nigga. We just switched right to DC, bro. This nigga shit's like, what the fuck this nigga doing?
No, bro? Not even. I'm just thinking of the Snyder cut.
Bruh. I honestly don't know if I want to see it. I don't know if I want to see it.
Reason.
What if it was actually trash like they said it was, bro? Like, dog.
Somebody said that the Snyder cut was trash.
That's why they brought in Joss Whedon, bro. That whole smoke screen. Look, you got to, bro, you know Hollywood at this point, bro. That's why I thought it was fucked up. That's why he's not fucking with them right now, because they basically made him use his daughter as a scapegoat to leave the film. He didn't want to leave that movie, bro. I'm telling you right now, he didn't want to. Because Batman versus Superman didn't make as much money as it was supposed to. And on top of that, it was like he was basically the figurehead for why this movie was so bad. That's why I'm like, the fans now, they were literally saying fuck Snyder in 2016 when this shit first came out. And it was like, now they want the Snyder cut. I'm confused. I'm confused. Now, with Batman versus Superman, the theatrical cut is trash. That was the studio stepped in, changed a whole bunch of scenes around. Because if you watch the Ultimate Edition, there's actually some scenes that come before, and it makes sense.
Yeah, I like that.
I still personally don't like his Lex Luthor. Jesse. But here's the thing: before you shake your head like that, what if I told you he already played Lex Luthor?
And what?
The Social Network.
I never saw that one.
If he would have portrayed Lex Luthor like that, people would have loved that shit.
I just feel like he should have been a Riddler. If anybody, he should have been a Riddler.
Not because it's like with him, like
or just leave him out. Pick somebody else.
who, Lex?
No, fucking Jesse.
Oh, Jesse. Because he's a really good actor, bro.
He is, but
Solid.
still, like, come on now, like, what? Lex Luthor? No,
Who would you want to have wanted to play Lex then?
I really don't know. I really been thinking about it. Like, who would it be?
I know everybody kept saying Walter White. That nigga.
Oh shit.
The fuck is his name? I always forget. Bryan Cranston, yeah. Everybody wanted him.
I want him as Jim Gordon.
That would have been fire.
That would have been very fire.
That would have been fire, bro. Shit, dog. I like Jeffrey Wright though.
I like him.
You know why I like him though? Because we get a black Batgirl now,
Who's it gonna be?
or at least mixed.
I think it's gonna be mixed. I don't think that she's gonna be all.
Hey, that's one of my white woman loving black men right out. Shouts out to us coon ass niggas out here, bro. We out here.
Do you hear this?
Dog, you already know, bro. I'm 0 to 100, bro.
I feel you.
Bro,
I
you know what
like
my
Zoe.
go-to line is with bitches, bro? When I'm at the bar, especially if it's a black girl,
What?
I tell her, yo, I got a small dick and I voted for Trump. Go-to line.
What do they say?
Huh? They look at me like, no, I can't believe you.
Why do every time I say something, you say huh? What is the huh? What is the? If
Bruh.
you huh, you can hear. He talk about huh and then answer the question.
It's for dramatic effect, bro. We got
Yo.
we got to build a climax here. Let people follow the conversation
Fact.
so they'll get it. Build up.
Build it.
Something DC knows nothing about. But nah, all trolling aside. But nah, bro, like, I don't know, bro. What were we just talking about?
We were saying that my number 6 movie.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Number
is,
6. What is it?
See, I thought I had it.
Oh,
It's either the two, but it doesn't matter. I can do it 6 or 7. I'm gonna say Training Day.
oh. You know what my favorite scene in there is?
What?
Trying to take a guess.
When he said, "I didn't know you like to get wet though."
Nope. One of Denzel's best scenes in any movie
The
ever.
end of the movie.
No.
Huh?
No. Lonzo. You know why I read this newspaper? Because it's full of nothing but bullshit. It's the world's bullshit right here. But I like to read it. It entertains me during the day when I got to deal with the rest of this bullshit. But since you want to bring me, you want to take me out of this bullshit, how about you tell me your bullshit? Let me hear your bullshit. I'm listening. Bruh. Bruh. This motherfucker just encapsulated society in one scene.
He said, "Tell me a story." He said, "Well," he said, "No, not your story, a story." Yo, Denzel is bull, yo.
Bruh.
Denzel is bull. Like that movie, it's like made an impact with me. Is just because you see how you always knew Denzel was this great actor, but it was like he played a bad guy.
I just got mad when it came to him winning the Oscar for it.
Why?
Because I should have gave it to him for Malcolm X, man.
I feel you on that one.
Another Spike Lee movie, too.
Yep. Do you know who he beat in 2001?
Will Smith, right? Yeah. Fuck God, man.
But it's like that's good acting.
There's been some dope ass, I'm sorry to cut you off. Dope ass black actors, like, obviously ever. But just think of that, the black actors, male, even female too, bro. Like, we have some of the best, bro. Octavia Spencer.
Yeah.
Viola Davis.
Yep.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Who you would have never thought. Like, I know my mom, when she sees his movies now, like some of the films he's in, like his prestigious films and shit like that, she's like, what? This Wanda? Yo,
Oh shit.
this Wanda? Yo.
Oh shit. Did you see the trailer for Just Mercy?
Is that the one with Michael B. Jordan in it?
Yeah.
I want to see it. I do want to see it. It looks like one of those Oscar bait films.
Ice Cube's son is in it too.
Oh, Shea Jackson.
And Captain Marvel.
Brie Larson?
Mm-hmm.
I may not go see it now.
What? You don't like her? I like her. She's pretty. I like her.
Oh, yeah, I'll fuck the shit out of her. I'll dime her shit, bro. But the thing is, even though she don't got no ass, but the thing is, dog, they literally had to use ass doubles for her in Captain Marvel, bro.
They had to use what?
Ass doubles, because she has no ass. I don't know if that's true. That's what everybody kept saying on social media, though. Nah, you ever seen those memes when they would put Spider-Man and her side by side? They'd be like, yo, how Spider-Man got more ass than Captain Marvel, bro? Bro.
Yo.
Bro. Funniest shit ever. I'll screenshot one and send it to you one day. Bro, this should be hilarious.
Not no. Oh, no. Huh?
Why we, huh?
Because I said I need to see that. But
Bruh,
it's
look,
not-
bruh,
it's
hold
so
up.
Funny. No, pause. I'm saying pause on it.
Look, straight up, I'm gonna tell niggas right now, bro. This is the 42 podcast.
Yeah.
My man Shizz on here. Shizz likes to say pause. I just want to give y'all forewarning. There's gonna be including myself, but it might be some niggas on here that say some gay shit and never say pause.
Oh shit.
And that's because we not them type of niggas. We like to make y'all think. Like, is this nigga really gay? What? He just said some gay shit.
Man, I like to say pause.
But going back to Brie Larson.
Okay.
The reason why I don't want to see her in this movie is because of the other people in the movie, if that makes sense.
Other people like
A white woman probably going to play a savior figure for black males. Which she already, and that's part of the drawback with me with her is like, because you know, like I lean a certain direction politically, and it's like I like to go watch movies and not necessarily get political statements, or if you're going to do a political statement, do it unbiasedly.
Yeah.
She's not that. And it's like every movie she's in, there's always some type of statement in it. And like Captain Marvel, I understand why people hate that movie.
People hate that movie?
Yeah. You liked it?
I didn't think it was that bad.
I didn't think it was bad either. I actually thought that was one of the best sci-fi concepts Marvel ever did with the Supreme Intelligence. Yeah. The way they handled that. Like, basically, like they were like, yo, this is where we're headed. Yep. Like, their whole society was led by artificial intelligence.
Yep.
That was dope. People forget about that, though, because they get so lost in the other shit. Yep. I actually liked, not Glenn Close. I forget what the older woman was that played Captain Marvel that people were mad about. She played Marvel. The older white bitch.
It wasn't Glenn Close.
I know it wasn't Glenn Close. I forget what her name is. But she was dope. The way they portrayed her as the Supreme Intelligence, that was dope. Yeah. But it was like, with that movie, it just they kept muddling it with all these female empowerments. Like, she had to beat up the misogynist dude. They had to make a joke about her being a pilot in a cockpit. Like, it's called a cockpit for a reason. Really? And then it's like their Marvel's too pussy to say that she's a lesbian. Bro, it's clear homegirl is her girlfriend, bro. They fuck.
The black girl.
Yeah. It's clear. Like, come on. Oh. Come on. Bro, you see, you know now that you thought about it. It's clear, bro. Come on. I saw it in there. I'm like, all right, they about to kiss. And they just like hugged each other like they were, the fuck out of here, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. You feel me, bro? You feel me? If you gonna go all the way, go all the way.
I feel you.
You ever heard that Chappelle joke about go all the way?
Nah.
He was talking about Bruce. Bruce Jenner.
Oh,
Caitlyn. This nigga was like, so apparently she's about to pose nude in ESPN. And I said, yuck.
Was that on a new Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I said, yuck. Cause if you gonna go all the way, bitch. Yeah. Spread them lips. Show that dick. And he was like, people mad because they know they gonna look at that shit.
Yo, Chappelle is a goat.
Goat.
Chappelle is a goat.
Bruh.
Before I didn't think he was that funny. Like, he wasn't that funny to me.
I feel you.
He's a goat. Like, you gotta be older to understand
Chappelle.
his jokes.
Yeah.
You feel me? I feel like
Chappelle's a genius.
yeah.
He has a genius intellect.
What do you feel about Seinfeld?
Seinfeld. Seinfeld, all right. Nah, I just thought about remember when everybody was trying to like semi-cancel Chris Rock
Because
because
he said nigga. I mean no, because he said
Louis
jerk.
he let Louis say nigger or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Nah, people missed the whole point of that joke. He was setting Seinfeld up for a joke, so he kept saying nigger, right? And he was like, "What? It's not like I'm calling you guys niggers or Chris a nigger. I'm using nigger in a context in which it should be used." He was like, for example, or no, Seinfeld was like, "Well, maybe you shouldn't say it." He was like, "I think you're just mad because like I'm not afraid to." He was like, "I think you're mad because I say nigger in public, and you say nigger in private." This nigga Seinfeld was like, "You got me, bro. Good one, bro. Good one." Not like saying I say nigger in private, but he got the joke. Like that was a fire ass joke, bro. You're like, you gotta peep that shit.
Oh shit.
But Seinfeld, I'm not going to speak on him wholly because I never watched the Seinfeld show. I don't find it funny. I don't necessarily find his stand up funny. I know his spell like, come on, what are you doing? Like I get it. He's supposed to be the funny Jewish white guy, this and that. I get it, but it's like, all right, nigga.
I don't really think that Seinfeld was the funny guy on the show. I think it was George, Jason Alexander. It was him.
Wait, the tall motherfucker?
No, that not.
I thought you were talking about Kramer, the nigga that
Fuck Kramer.
you're right. He's a nigger. Duh, that shit was wild, bro. Grand opening, grand closing.
You said your 6 was what?
Oh, we on my 6. And can you entertain the people while I run and get the door real quick?
Yeah.
We have somebody else here.
All right now. Who is it? This Steve?
Huh?
Steve?
Nah, it's Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh shit.
I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm fucking with you.
He said Caitlyn Jenner is here, but you know, this is Shizzy Mac right here. You understand? I'm about to pour me some more of this mango Polly. You understand? Yeah. You see, I used to smoke weed, but now I'm good. What, 3 months now? 3 months good. And I don't think I'm ever going back to it. So I'm good. I'm just drinking right now. And this is the podcast, 42 podcast. I'm really going to see if I could do this podcast with him. And not just him by himself. Like we talked about doing a podcast together. And I like this. I like this vibe. I like how it is. So maybe he'll think about it and we can do something about it. You know what I'm saying? And you can see us and how we move around. Maybe in the future we can have a cameraman, something like that. So see what happens, see how we can make it work.
I know you've seen this nigga before.
I have never seen this guy.
You've never? I thought y'all might have met at G's crib or some shit.
Nah, I never seen him before ever. Do you drink Paul Masson, sir?
Yeah, I do. I drink anything.
All right now. Would you like some Paulie?
Yeah.
He drink anything except warm piss because we drink piss cold. We're gonna drink piss. We drink it cold.
All right. See, I was just telling the people that maybe that I won't be a guest. Maybe that you could have me on this show for good. But I mean, that's something that you.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Just think about it.
Cause I'm letting you know, bro. I don't know how long you gonna be able to take my fuckery, bro.
I mean,
You know the bullshit I've been talking now today.
Yeah.
That's not even bro. I'm not even at 15%, bro.
I know.
Bro, I'm not even at 15%, bro. I'm telling you right now, the way the show going in, bro, I'm gonna end up getting canceled. I'm gonna get canceled. We were just talking about Brie Larson too, bro. But all right, so I'm on number 6. All right, just Phil saying, man, we're going through our top 10 impactful films that impacted us / favorite, whatever, all that happy fun shit.
Thanks, man.
Let's see. I need that money all around me. No, that's my lyrics. By the way, shameless plug. Go check out my SoundCloud. Also check out Shizz's. He does rap music. Yeah, I'm drunk right now.
Rapped out Shizz.
Rapped out Shizz. My name is Caitlyn Jenner.
Whoa. It just caught me by surprise because I thought that you was gonna say your real name.
Nah, it's like, nah. My stage name, you already know, man. It's your guy, Bendu Ren. You already know. But number 6 was a movie you already said earlier, The Dark Knight.
For real?
Yeah. Had to put it there. That's like that's not one of the best comic book films made. That's one of the best films ever made.
Ever.
Period.
Do you know they hated
Heath Ledger.
They hated it.
When he first got casted.
Underdog.
It was the same thing with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Underdog.
They were like, the fucking guy who played Daredevil?
Yeah.
They were like, the guy from Brokeback Mountain?
They gave him
And that was back when you could say the F word back in the day and not get in trouble. He's like, the guy from the Maggot movie? Like, yo. Yeah, I ain't saying that yet. I ain't trying to get canceled yet, nigga. Shit. I ain't saying that shit, bro. Y'all got me. Y'all pull my card. Alphabet people, you got me. Shout out to Chappelle. But yeah, Dark Knight, I gotta put that there, bro. Like, to me, that just explored so many things, man. Like, just starting off, obviously, like Heath Ledger's performance, boom, we can set that aside right there. More so, my favorite part of that movie was Harvey Dent.
Yo, good turned evil.
And it's like, you saw it coming because he told you halfway through the film. He was like, you either live long enough to be the hero, or you either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Yep. Like, he straight up told you what was about to happen, bro. But yeah, like, I mean, it's not much to say about this movie. It's like,
Brilliant.
yeah, Chris Nolan at his best. I wish he would have stopped it there, because I'm not a fan of The Dark Knight Rises at all.
At all?
I think it's trash.
I don't think it's trash. I don't think that it's trash. I like it, but it's like, how do you come off from The Dark Knight?
Exactly.
Into that?
When you got Chris Nolan, like, not even having the full script ready when he starts shooting, that's a problem.
I think he might be one of. I don't know.
He's my second favorite.
I was about to say that.
He's my second favorite.
I didn't want to. He probably my second favorite. Who you think my first is?
Tarantino. Nah, definitely not.
Spike Lee.
No, sir.
Ooh.
Give you one more time. One more.
Is he black?
No.
Wait, dude.
No.
Spanish?
I don't know what he is.
You one of them niggas. Like, just look at him like, you're what the fuck are you?
Shyamalan.
Really? That's your favorite director?
Shyamalan. He gives.
Shamalama ding dong.
He gives the best twist, bro. 6 Sense.
He gives the best, but he also gives the worst. When it's bad, bro. When it's bad, it's
The
bad.
Last Airbender. Why did you? What was you thinking about?
I asked for my money back
Yeah.
at the end of the movie. I dead ass went back and asked for my bread back.
I didn't even see it, and I knew it was shit. Like, come on, now.
They have 4 niggas lifting a rock, bro.
Shut up! Don't tell me that.
Bruh, they have 4 niggas. It takes 4 niggas to lift a rock. It might have actually been 8 niggas, bro. It's like a motherfucker that, like, just skimmed through the source material and just, like, boom.
He shouldn't have did it.
He shouldn't have.
He just shouldn't have did it. That's all it is. He shouldn't have did
They
it.
should have let Spielberg do it.
Ooh. Yeah.
And I'm not the biggest fan of Spielberg, but he would have bodied that shit.
I like Spielberg.
Or Cameron.
Fuck no.
No.
We just was talking
I
about
just got finished shitting on camera.
Yeah.
Bro, no, I hate.
Wait. T2?
Huh?
T2?
Yeah, still fuck that nigga. Yo.
Terminator 2, that shit was
yeah.
hard.
Oh yeah.
That nigga, bro, that nigga, to me, that nigga is like literally the epitome of an arrogant fuck, bro. Like, nigga, what? Nigga, you make, okay, sure. All right, look, you created Sarah Connor. All right, cool. Nigga, let's stop acting like there hasn't been female characters better than Sarah Connor since then, bro. Ellen Ripley,
Yeah.
Black Widow. Come on, bro. There's so many dope ass Wanda Maximoff, homegirl from Emily Blunt's character from Kill Die Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow, whatever that shit was called.
I didn't watch that.
You don't like Tom Cruise?
I mean, Tom Cruise is alright.
You know you're a Scientologist too, right?
I like Mission Impossible 1 through 3.
Which one?
I like
Hold up. You ready?
I like Fallout.
What the fuck? Was that a phone in my studio? Fucking with you, bro.
You like Fallout?
Fallout?
Mission Impossible Fallout.
With
With Superman.
Superman in it?
Yeah, he had a mustache.
The mustache that doomed the franchise. Did you see his mouth in the movie? He was like, no, no, I'm Superman. Nah, but it was all right. I personally, my favorite Mission Impossible movie is probably J.J. Abrams directed that one though. What's the one before Fallout called?
Ghost Protocol.
Ghost Protocol.
Was it that? No, was it that?
No, that was the one with Homegirl in it, with Robin Thicke's wife in it. Bad.
Paula Patton.
I eat her butt.
Huh?
I eat her butt. Yeah, I straight up eat the butt, bruh. Scarlett Johansson, straight from the gym, working all day, acting on set, sweaty. Eat that butt, nigga.
Nah, she got to hop in the shower.
Nah, no shower, baby.
No shower.
No shower. That's how bad she is.
So you don't think she going to be smelling a little rusty and that thing going to be tasting a little salty?
Down for the brown, bro.
Wow. Did I give my 6 or?
Nah, hold on. We talking about Mission Impossible. What is this shit called? What is that shit called? The Mission Impossible one before Fallout.
I'll look it up.
Wow, we have Google. Literally, me and Shizz are both looking at our phones. This nigga too. He off that Paulie. This nigga got up out of the chair. Look, he had to take a piss. He said, "Yeah, bathroom. I gotta take a piss." This nigga got up, was like,
Yo, I couldn't even stand up. If I would have stood up straight, I probably would have pissed on myself.
"Oh yeah."
Did I get my 6 or am I on 7?
Hold up. I'm about to look up this Mission Impossible. Are you looking it up?
The one before Ghost Protocol?
Yeah.
Okay, that is... It's Mission Impossible 3.
No, it's not.
It can be.
Mission Impossible 3 is the one with Abrams, bro.
Philip C.
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman. Rogue Nation. That was my shit, bro.
I didn't watch that.
Bro, when
I didn't watch it.
he fought the nigga in like a fucking a theater or some shit like that, bro.
I like Fallout. Is that the one where he was on the plane? Or was that
No,
Fallout?
I think that was the one where he was in Europe, right?
Rogue Nation, I think he was on the plane.
Yo, that was really him.
Yeah, he does all his own stunts.
Tom Cruise is different.
He smokes crack.
Oh, yeah.
What?
He smokes crack.
Does he really?
No, he doesn't. But like, if you're gonna hang yourself out the side of a fucking plane, you smoke crack, bro.
I feel you.
You don't give a fuck about life.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that shit. They're like, oh my gosh. You gotta type in your code again before I was talking shit.
Look at Jackie Chan, man. Jackie Chan.
But Jackie Chan is different. He's Asian.
Exactly. He's definitely Asian.
All the motherfuckers is crazy. I'm sorry. That was all jokes, people. That was all jokes. Don't cancel me. But
Nah, but it's like, I ain't even gonna get into it. Nah, fuck it. Sorry. We shouldn't even have said that. 'Cause if they would have said, "Oh, they're black," it'd have been a whole. You feel me?
nah, we might actually get a pass for that, bro. Because it's like two minorities, like in a white liberal's mind. They're like, how do I? They wouldn't know what to do, bro. Like literally, they would be literally stuck, bro.
Wi-Fi connection lost.
Really? No. Oh, I thought no, because I'm typing in his Wi-Fi password and shit. I'm like, what? What happened?
Wait, what was your number 6?
Training day.
Training Day?
Yeah. So 6 was all right. So now I am on my 7. The Matrix.
Woo! One of the best sci-fi films ever made. Ever.
He said, "You've been living in the dream world, Neo."
Mr. Anderson.
That shit changed my life, bro.
Bro, I realized.
Changed my life.
What was the pill that took him into the Matrix? See, niggas never know. Yo, niggas never know.
No, because the one boy that was in Bad Boys, the captain.
Yeah.
He said, why didn't I take the blue pill? So I think Neo took the red pill, right?
I feel like him every day.
Who?
Cypher.
Oh, God.
I wish
She said, God damn you, Cypher.
I wish I could have taken the blue pill sometimes, man. I know too much, man.
Yeah.
I know too much. You want to know what I know?
No.
You want to know who killed JFK?
No.
I know.
That's a whole different story.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh, shit.
I fuck Kathleen Kennedy, bro.
Oh. He says the most craziest shit.
Yo, bro. Look, Kathleen Kennedy back in the day, She's still kind of whack, but I'll crack that. Yeah, bro. Dog, straight up, dog. Real shit. Bro, look, man. Look, I'm a film fan, bro. But it's like, come on. Let's stop pretending y'all bitches don't be sitting here looking at fucking Chris Hemsworth like, what a man. Like,
They
bro,
do.
they be lusting over him. So why is it wrong for us to do that?
It's not. Who said it was?
I feel like I get a lot of hate whenever you talk about, why you got to talk about her looks all the time? How about she's just a good actress? I'm like, no, she got some big titties too. Like, come on,
Who?
man.
Scarlett Johansson?
She got some big ass titties. You know she had a tit job, right?
For real. So she ain't natural. I don't respect it.
That ass is natural though.
It's not.
That ass is natural, bro.
Little butt.
She don't got a little butt. She got, I mean, look, it ain't that little, bro. It's like, nah. She got a fatty on her, bro.
Little ass butt.
Bro, she got a fatty, bro.
I popped the bubble.
She got a fatty.
If she has a fatty, so does Zoe Saldana, and she is skinny. Very skinny.
Man.
I still like it.
You just don't want to admit that a white woman, a beautiful white queen, has a fatter ass than a monkey.
You said your number 7 was what?
Whoa. My number 7. I mean, pretty much the rest of my list is Chris Nolan. Inception.
Damn.
It's my number 7. And Inception was a film. It came out in 2010 when I originally saw it, and then had me mad. But it struck a deeper chord with me when I lost my grandfather. Like, just that concept of letting go. You feel me? Like, he can never let go of his wife. That's what the whole film was about. It was about letting go of somebody who's gone. Like, that shit just fucked me up, like, when I saw it after he passed, because I literally watched it, like, 2 days after. And it was like, I don't know, just certain scenes, like, just like the scene where, like, he confronts her in limbo at the end. And he's just like, he was like, you know, I could imagine you in my head all day with all your perfections and imperfections and the things that make you tick, but the end all be all, like, you'll never be her. My wife is gone. You're just a bleak shadow of her. Like, that shit. Dog, and then DiCaprio acting that shit, bro. And then you got Nolan lines shot by, bruh. That movie's fire. And then it's like, and then people don't realize the theme. Now, although the theme touches on letting somebody go, it also touches on the filmmaking experience itself. You ever thought about that?
I never did until you just.
So you got Cobb, who's what was this person called? The chick they brought on Ellen Page. Yeah, the Kitty Pryde bitch.
Yeah.
They brought her on.
Architect, right?
Architect. The architect is basically the person who creates the world. So she's kind of the director. You got Tom Hardy's character who portrays different people within the dreams as the actor.
Yeah.
You got Arthur's character. Arthur is like the producer. He's the person that brings everything together. That's why when he was yelling at him, he was like, it was your job to make sure.
Job.
He was like, I
He
miscalculated.
said, we've been in this before.
He said, I'll just kill him. And no, don't. This nigga kind of humped his gun a little bit. So you ever seen that shit? He said, oh, don't do that. Bruh. But damn, I keep unplugging the headphones, man. I'm a dumbass.
It's all right, man.
We kind of lit right now, bro. We kind of lit.
Definitely lit.
But yeah, Inception, that movie, that's overall. And then,
So wait. All right, my bad.
no, go ahead. What was you about to say?
Since at the end of the movie, it was still spinning. Was he in the dream?
That's the thing. That's the whole, and that's where the theory I was just talking about encapsulates itself. How you interpret the film is left up to you.
Yep.
Like the Joker.
Yeah. That's why I believe that there should never be a second Joker movie.
I know, man, but they are so they are kind of money hungry.
Yeah.
They are kind of money hungry, and it's like a cash grab. Like they're like, yeah, this shit, mate, and then they're gonna try to make a Lex Luthor movie.
I'm down for that.
I'm down for a Harvey Dent Two-Face movie.
Nah, a Lex Luthor movie in the vein of a Wolf of Wall Street mixed with a little bit of
Fuck it.
what is it? The Christian Bale movie, American Psycho. Fire.
Hell no.
Fire.
I'm cool. I'll be cool with a Harvey Dent Two-Face movie. I'd rather see that before I see a Lex Luthor movie. For real.
Wow, really?
Yes.
I just deleted my whole list.
Oh my lord. Go off the top of your head.
Number 8, The Prestige.
How'd you know?
Wow.
You saw it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I was about to say, he just fucked me up real quick, bro. I was like, how did you know? Nah, yeah, The Prestige. Number 8 was The Prestige.
Well, hold up. We was on 7.
It was on 7.
So
We was
it
on
would be
7.
your seven.
Oh, yeah, it's
My
your 7.
Never heard of that one.
I know.
Coming to a theater near you.
Yeah.
Damn, I mean,
Yo, what if somebody actually made a movie about that shit, though?
what?
The whole movie was about those moments that make you go, and that's literally the title of the movie, like, but it was like a comedy, like on some Deadpool shit. I just gave Hollywood a free movie.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Probably, I don't know, maybe Rush Hour.
Rush Hour?
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
Rush Hour 2.
Rush Hour 2.
I feel you. Rush Hour.
That's the pinnacle of the whole entire series.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
the first one was good, but the second one.
Yo, I'm not going to fraud, bro.
right
I'm not
on
going to fraud. So one of my mom's inside jokes with me, one of the jokes she makes with me is she swears like I'm going to end up marrying an Asian chick, bro.
For real.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be Asian chick though.
It's going to be a white woman.
Yes,
Yes, it is. Hopefully Scarlett Johansson.
you just gotta keep your mind set on that.
On that, man. Yeah.
And you gotta if you ever hear that she married somebody, you just gotta take them out.
Any authorities listening, he did not say that. But if it just so happens it wasn't me, and I just so happened to get with her afterwards, it wasn't me. But then again, isn't like most of the like FBI niggas like Christian anyway? That's what David did.
Plead the fifth.
Nah, y'all ever like it? Yo, niggas forget about this story, bro. It's so many fucked up stories in the Bible, bro. Remember the story when David killed a nigga so he could get with his wife? Remember that shit? I mean, if it's in the Bible, it can't be that wrong, right? Then again. Then again, most of this shit in that joint is,
Come on. I mean, but I say Rush Hour because it's like Chris Tucker.
fire. That was at his prime.
It's like that's the second duo.
Oh, that's why I brought up the Asian shit, because she was bad. That Asian bitch in that movie was bad, bro.
My second favorite duo.
Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker?
Chris Tucker. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, Will Smith and Martin. That's the first, bro. I
For me, that's the
feel
first.
you. I feel you.
He said, "Now fuck you and fuck anybody that got problems like that." You feel me?
He said, Mike, I'm just trying to help. You want to be so fucking help, Marcus? Shut the fuck up and let me drive, nigga. How about that, nigga?
But it's like at one point in life, like
Nah, you ready? Hold up. I gotta get one more line on there. Fucking Haitians in a fucking little ass room with fucking guns. Shit.
who that? Who at my house?
It's the devil. Why you asking? The devil is not welcome here, bruh.
You gotta call yourself the devil at my house. In
Bruh.
this house.
He said, we
saw
gonna
the
take
trailer?
that. We gonna take your erectile dysfunctional disorders along with my mama's titties, and we gonna put them in a box, and we gonna close that bitch, and we gonna throw that bitch in the sea.
He's a mean fuck.
Yeah, you two motherfuckers need Jesus.
What kind of freak ass story is this? Yo, that's my shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but Rush Hour 2 is like, that's another sequel that I'm not gonna say was better than the first one, but it's just like
It's better than the first one. Yeah, I'll say that shit. It's better than the first one. The first one's dope. Rush Hour 2 though, bro.
Rush Hour 2.
With the Spanish bitch in it too.
Oh yeah.
Bruh.
He said, how I know you that? Let me see your badge. She said, here you go. He said,
That was too quick. Let me see it again.
well, let me see that. I ain't get a good look at that.
Yeah, good look at that. Yeah, you know I'm known on my titty. I mean my city. Bruh, Chris Tucker need to start cussing again, bro. He stopped cussing and he got whacked.
Yeah, for real.
He was firing the White People movie. What's that shit called?
With Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper. I actually love that fucking movie too, by the way.
Robert Downey. Why the fuck?
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, Robert De Niro.
Bro, De Niro always had those fucking lines, bro. The line at the end of that movie when he walked over to his
I
ex.
didn't see the whole movie.
You didn't see the whole movie? Man, what the fuck, dog?
What is it? Silver Lining.
Silver Linings Playbook.
Yeah.
I didn't see the whole.
So it's literally the end. You know the whole situation with his wife and shit, right? In the movie.
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah. Like he beat his wife's lover up and shit, and she got a restraining order on him and shit. He went to the mental hospital, all that shit.
Yeah.
So this nigga, they did the dance contest. They come back, and this nigga dances and shit like that. His wife sees her for the first time. He walks over and starts talking to her. Jennifer Lawrence's character gets mad and she walks away. De Niro sees that shit. But this nigga was going over that. Actually, they never tell you what he said to his wife, but basically, like, she looked like she was mad a little bit from what he said. She thought she was about to get him back. So this nigga comes back. This De Niro said, he was like, son, I'm gonna tell you, you get one moment like this in life. One moment like this in life. That woman loves you. I don't know if she ever did, but she loves you, okay? I love you, son. And just smacks him on the face. So straight De Niro shit, bro. Like, this nigga was about to tell him to go put a hit on somebody, but nah, nigga. Go get your bitch, nigga.
Right.
Bruh, illest shit ever, bro. But yeah, Chris Tucker was good in that, too.
What? Yeah, he was. What?
He said, come on, black it up, Pat. He's like, what do you mean? You know what I mean. That
That was my 8.
was your 7.
That was my 7.
Or what, was that 7 or 8?
7, yeah.
Yeah, that was 7. Oh, shit, so I'm going 8. Number 8. Oh, yeah, The Prestige. I already said it. The Prestige.
Hugh Jackman,
Christian Bale.
Michael Caine.
Sir Michael Caine. Sir.
Michael Caine.
David Bowie, R.I.P.
David Bowie.
What's the nigga name? Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
Andy Serkis.
Bruh.
Gollum. Caesar.
No!
Alfred Pennyworth.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, he is Alfred. I like Jeremy Irons Alfred, though, bro.
I'd rather him be Penguin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That would be crazy.
Crazy.
If Andy Serkis was Penguin,
I like Colin Farrell as Penguin, though.
I feel like Andy Serkis should be him.
I was telling him that I think they're going to do the Earth 1 Batman with Pattinson.
Really?
Where he's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Because the suit is already like, what? They're doing a gray suit. Isn't that the suit?
Yeah, they're going with the gray suit, which I like. I like the gray suit when it's done well. Like, I felt Affleck had an okay gray suit, but it made him look fat sometimes.
It was pretty puffy.
Yeah.
Like, remember the scene in Infinity War where the nigga was like, oh, cool, like, you're one sandwich away from fat. He was like, what are you talking about? No, I'm not. And this nigga Drax is like, the point of that is, it's fucking, he's like, all right, I'm buying a Bowflex. But, but when he had the Justice League suit from that original picture, the black joint, that nigga was looking fierce, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga looked like he was about to break somebody's fucking head off, dog.
Why the Prestige?
The Prestige, because as the person, I'm a person, I'll say this. I'm not trying to tell y'all niggas too much. I'm a very obsessive person when it comes to goals that I want to reach, you feel me? Or no, not goals. I mean, I want to reach my goals, obviously. I'll take somewhere. But when it comes to something that, like, they were magicians, they were good at being magicians, and they were willing to go to whatever length they had to be the best. That's something I feel like people don't have no more in everything they do. You feel me? Like, there's not, we don't have Jordans no more, bro. You feel me?
Who?
We don't have Jordans no more, bro. We don't have a nigga that would stab himself in the leg just to see you fall.
Damn.
We don't have, but that was a bad example, but because I'm pro LeBron, but yeah, I'm pro LeBron, but like, that's what the whole film is about. It's about obsession. It's about self-destruction to reach a goal that you see within yourself. Like, we saw this dude, like, Hugh Jackman's character basically, like, wanted that. He never wanted that shit. He just wanted to show with his wife. But when his wife died and when he blamed Christian Bale's character for it, that's when it's like, all right, nigga, now I got to be better than you. Fuck you, nigga.
That's Nolan, right?
Yeah. That was between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And had a better twist than any M. Night Shyamalan movie ever.
Boom. Remember the twist, the ending to that shit, bro?
Yeah, dude.
Come on, bro. You already know, nigga.
I'm not gonna say that.
They had 2 twist endings, bro.
A lot of that I like the Prestige.
Remember the end when they showed all the clones and shit, bro? I was like, oh,
yeah, I like the Prestige.
So that nigga might actually be alive somewhere.
That shit fucked me up though.
Yeah.
I fuck with that movie, but I can't say that.
It was kind of disturbing. Have you ever heard of Chris Van Allsburg?
No.
Have you ever heard of him?
No.
He used to be, you probably read some of his books, like The Wreck of the Zephyr. You ever read that?
No, sir.
The Visitor.
Yeah.
You read that one? His artwork was always known. It was for children, but it was very creepy, like very not disturbing, but very eerie. That's what that film. It gave me that sense of that. Like I love when, because to me, Chris Nolan never had. He wasn't like a visual person. You feel me? He wasn't like those directors that touch too much on the visuals too much. Like same thing with action. That's my drawback with him. He's not the best director of action.
Not at all.
But it's always that story, that dialogue, and the way he like shoots the faces of the characters and shit like that.
I like movies that like
He kind of shoots like a TV director, a TV person.
facts.
Like that's what's weird to me.
But in that, he definitely stepped it up. It kind of gave me like a Tim Burton feel.
Yeah, like it felt like Burton, bro.
Yeah.
But it was like just that obsession. Like you see, like when they showed the Asian dude, like their mentor was telling them, if you could tell me what his trick is, like one of y'all niggas can replace me or some shit like that. And you saw this nigga like carrying the fishbowl with his legs, like he would do that bro. Do you know how much mental fortitude that shit takes, bro? You got people that can't even wake up and fucking, they say they want to rap. They can't even wake up and record a fucking song. And they have all the shit there that they need. Like it's so much, like people think of obsession as a bad thing, but sometimes like when you're obsessed with something that you're good at, that you want to be the best at, cool, unless you're trying to be the best at killing people.
Right.
But even then, it's like, damn, nigga. Yo, he might be the GOAT. We talk about serial killers like they basketball players, nigga.
Right.
Like, yo, Ted Bundy was the GOAT. Oh, nigga, but nah, you gotta talk about Jeffrey Dahmer, though, nigga. Nigga, fuck all that shit, nigga. The Unabomber, nigga, boom.
Jeffrey Dahmer, wasn't he eating people?
Yeah, he was eating niggas. Black people specifically, black men. He like gay black men. He will fuck them, then eat them. Literally eat them. Nah, because you know, like the whole saying now, we like be like, yo, eat the booty and shit like that. So I eat him or I eat her or some shit like that. Nah, he was legitly eating these niggas.
Shit.
Like he would cut them up, put them in the fridge type shit. Yeah.
So
No Thanksgiving at his house.
in Joker, why did he get in the refrigerator?
Why did he get in the refrigerator?
Yes.
He was hot. I don't know, nigga. Nah. I think that was like.
What? Like what? What? You trying to explain it? Why did he get in that refrigerator? What the hell? And then it wasn't nothing behind it. He just got in the fucking refrigerator, and then it was to the next scene, wasn't it? He just
Yeah. Yeah. Why did he get in that fridge?
like it was.
Do you know why?
Was that after he killed his mom?
I think so.
I think for seclusion.
Nah, that was
Oh,
before. That was right before, because that's when he found out
Yeah.
that his mom like let that nigga abuse him and shit. I still think Thomas Wayne is his dad though.
Yeah.
I still do believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that shit.
Yeah, because he was denying it. Like you really can't trust rich people.
I mean, not even that, just the picture that he had from her,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it said like,
And the note
yeah.
that came along with it. Yeah. And the only thing that you had on the other side for like an argument to say that he's not his father was Thomas Wayne's word for himself. But at the same time, at this time he's a politician, right?
Yeah.
we're trying to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Politicians lie.
Very true.
Save themselves, right?
That was his Stormy Daniels, bro. Stormy
Yeah.
Daniels.
My 8.
I can have me a Naomi Campbell, still might need me a Stormy
Stormy
Daniels.
Daniels.
Hey, I'm pro Kanye now, bro. Now that I'm pro Trump, I'm definitely pro Kanye.
Fuck. My number 8 is. You know how many arguments me and this guy had about Kanye West?
We really did, bro. I would go in on Kanye, bro. I mean, that's back when I was like a Hillary supporter.
Number
bro.
8.
Kanye's a clown.
Yo, Hillary back in the day, bro.
All right.
Bruh, nah, we gonna talk about this shit right now, nigga. Hillary back in the day, nigga. Bruh,
Hillary Swank.
Hillary Clinton, nigga, back in the day.
Apparently it wasn't good enough because
Hillary Swank can get it too. Nah, nigga, bro. A nigga can. Yo, Jay-Z has one of the baddest bitches in the world, and he still cheated on her, bro. Niggas just gotta get their rocks off of something different sometimes, bro. You feel me?
but at that time it was a different day and age.
So you think Beyonce didn't cheat?
Huh?
Beyonce cheated.
I'm pretty sure she did.
Yeah, most likely.
With me.
With you?
Yeah.
So you was the one that bit her at that party.
Yeah, I'm Billy with the good hair.
Oh,
nah, I'm Byron with the good hair.
oh
nigga.
shit, definitely Byron.
I'm Byron with the good hair.
Definitely Byron. My number 8, T2.
T2, Terminator. Word. Yeah, T2 was good. That was
I was heavy Arnold Schwarzenegger bull.
I would be buck.
Heavy Arnold Schwarzenegger bull.
Nyah.
Like if you peep that, I'm really naming movies that are sequels.
This is mine?
Yeah, that's yours.
All right, bet. Tweaking right now.
T2 is better than T1, in my opinion.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I like T1 because of the horror aspect, though.
Why T2 better than T1?
For real, number one, I grew up on it.
Yeah.
And I still haven't seen T1
To this
all the way through.
to this day?
What?
To this day?
Set through, all the way through? Never. I always see like bits and pieces, right? I
Yeah.
see like, you feel me? But it's like T2 is like, he said, what's the dog's name? He told him what the dog's name is, and then he flipped it and was like, hey, how's Wolfie?
Yeah.
What's that?
Jewel.
Is that weed?
Nah. We can smoke that afterwards, though. I got some.
I'm alright.
You don't smoke weed?
I'm done. I'm done off the weed.
You don't smoke weed no more?
I don't smoke weed no more.
Why? Let's talk about that real quick. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Terminator 2 was a good movie.
Man, come on, bro. Come on, this is the 42 podcast, nigga. We talk about anything and everything.
I got fired.
You got fired for it?
I got fired.
I feel you.
I was about to get a promotion.
Where at?
Restoration Hardware.
Damn.
It's a job in Maryland.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too far. You know what I'm saying? So everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it was like,
But I'll get you. I'll definitely feel you, bro.
you feel me?
I feel
And
it.
I was so close. And it was like, I took 3 drug tests. 3 of them. And they made me keep retaking them. And
They was trying to catch you.
yeah, you feel me? But the third one, I passed it for sure. But the first 2 was negative diluted. So they was like, oh, he trying to fuck with it. You feel me? Which I was. But fuck it. I wasn't high on the job. And if I was, you wouldn't tell because I was always working. And they even told me that what a good job I was doing. But what happened was I was like, if I lose this job, I'm never smoking weed again.
I feel you.
I lost the job.
That's respect.
So now it's like, I mean, and I'm not gonna say no names, but my man, he left weed in my car the other day. I smelled it, and it's like I'm not even in the mood to smoke it. Like I feel like I don't even want to smoke this shit. It's in my trunk. I still smell it.
See, I'm the type of person, like, I don't need it. You feel me? Like, I just smoke it. I'm like an occasional smoker, I guess. Like, I'm not going to say I like when I'm high, but I'm definitely, like, more, like, things are clicking when I'm high, especially creatively. Like when I'm not high, I can still create, but it's like, I done wrote some of my best shit high, bro.
That's facts.
Music and film-related,
But
story-related.
it's all in your head. Like, you don't need the weed. Like, if you really think that you need the weed to write some shit down, no, it's already there.
Yeah.
Well, I think...
It's already there.
Yeah, you just put the pieces together.
Yeah, it's already there.
Well, I think even with like weed, you know, and everything, like, yeah, I definitely agree with you. But I feel like it's certain drugs that help you unlock that. Like, I know, like, you're gonna look at me crazy when I say this shit. I think I talked to you about this. I'm trying to do DMT. Definitely trying to do that shit soon. This nigga like, what?
What is that?
Dimethyl, is that how you pronounce it? Dimethyltryptamine, some shit like that. Dimethyltryptamine, and it's basically a psychedelic to where basically you take it and it's like it takes you on a journey, bro. Nah, your body produces it though, naturally. Like they believe, like the theory is that when you die and people say they see shit, like whether they see heaven or they see the white light or gates, that's the DMT setting off in your brain.
Would you take shrooms?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I can't. I feel like I'd be trapped.
Well, it depends. You gotta. It's like acid. Have you ever done acid before?
No, sir.
I've done acid, and basically like the person. Yeah, I've done acid before. It's not.
Were you tripping?
Huh?
Were you tripping?
I took a tab and a half, so I didn't take enough. But I drove on acid, bro.
Wow.
Bruh,
You was on the other side of the motherfucking.
I'm not saying names, but I was driving that nigga's car. This nigga on
He
his
was fucked
passenger
up,
side,
wasn't
fucking recording himself. He's hanging out the window
like Heath Ledger.
bro, yeah, literally. And as I'm driving, I'm sitting here looking at him like laughing and shit. But it's like it's not like that type of drug. It's like it's weird. But it's like the lines like bloom, 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 bloom. I drove all the way from fucking Wilmington to the Waffle House in Middletown. Bro, I don't know how I did that shit, bro. Bro, I don't know how I did that shit, bro.
Yo.
And that after that, I would never drive intoxicated ever again, because I literally could have killed somebody or myself, and I realized that shit.
I done threw up on myself.
Really?
What? Off liquor. Threw up on myself. Still drove home.
I've thrown up on myself before, and like once you throw up, you're good.
I was still fucked up.
It's because you're getting it out your system. Like the effects are still going to be there. That's why you got to drink water after you throw up.
I was still fucked up, bro.
But yeah, it's acid. It's a trip. Like the DMT though is like, it's more of like a spiritual experience. You feel me? Like a lot of people describe it like the things you see in there. Like, so I haven't taken it yet, but the stories I've read and I know homies that have taken it and done it and shit like that. Literally, it's like you take the first hit, the room is kind of like an acid trip or a shroom trip. Take your second hit, it's like more intensified. You're starting to see patterns in the room and shit like that. And then literally they said the third or fourth hit is when they call it the blast off. And remember the Doctor Strange scene?
When he got hit.
When the Ancient One sent them on this trip?
Yeah.
Bruh, literally I showed that shit to a homie. He said that's literally what it was. Like when he was going through the tunnel and shit of the colors, he said it was like that. Then like he was like it wasn't even like he was in the room. He was in another dimension entirely. That's actually that's a theory too. They think it's like a portal. When you do it, it's a portal to another dimension.
I never watched all of Doctor Strange.
What?
You gotta watch that shit, bro.
Did Victor Sweet die in that movie?
No.
No?
You know who he is, right?
Who is he?
Baron Mordo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, like you know about. Yeah, I know you know about Mordo, bro.
I would love Mordo to be in the next Venom movie, bro.
I thought he was about to be in Infinity War.
Yeah.
Because the theories going around is that since Marvel didn't own the rights to certain characters, they was going to make Loki kind of like the Mephisto character from the original Infinity War. He was going to be like Mephisto, and Mordo was going to be kind of like one of his... He was going to be working with the Black Order, but then apparently that was just a rumor. That would have been dope. Although I like how the movies turned out. I'm glad they deviated from the comics.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad now in hindsight, but I need more Mordo, man. Like...
Yeah.
Because his whole point in that he's kind of like a fundamentalist, kind of like he was taught a certain thing by the Ancient One. He was lied to basically, and now he's just on a warpath. Like I can't trust anything this world tells me, and that's like, bruh.
That's facts.
Yeah.
You said your number 8 what?
Number 8.
That's your number 9.
Oh yeah, I'm on number 9 now.
For real?
Yeah.
What number am I on? I'm on 8.
You on 9 too?
You were just on 8. Yeah, you were doing T2.
T2 is
Yeah.
number 8.
So number 9 for me, Birdman or The Unexpected Virtues of Ignorance.
Michael Keaton.
Yes, Michael Keaton, directed by Alejandro Inarritu.
Who's that?
That's the director of the film.
But who is that?
The director of the film,
Nothing else.
The Revenant.
The Revenant?
Yep,
Yeah.
got DiCaprio's first Oscar.
Oh, the bear.
Yeah,
The bear.
the bear. Whatever. He looked at him like, "Yo, okay, that's what's going." Oh yeah,
The boy that went like 12 rounds with the bear.
That nigga,
How did he survive?
huh?
How did he survive?
Bruh, you seeing it in the context, in the lens of DiCaprio, the real person did that shit without any help. This nigga trekked across the American wilderness, bro.
Oh my god.
And the only reason, see, the way they portrayed it in the film was bullshit. They don't know historically if this motherfucker, if like, I think his name is Hugh Glass, something like that. They didn't even know if he like married like a native woman or some shit like that. That's speculation historically. But they do know that he did track down Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald wasn't like how they portrayed him in the movie either. And basically, the only reason why he didn't kill him was because he was in the military and they would have hung him right afterwards. That's like literally what is it called? A crime.
Yeah.
And he said, "What is it called? A crime."
A crime. Nah, like the military. It's military. It's something. The military has a special name for it and shit like that. But basically, if he would have killed them, they would have hung him right afterwards. Basically. So this nigga just went on about his life and lived out the rest of his life still fur trapping. Crazy. But the unexpected. I like the title, "The Unexpected Virtues of Ignorance," better because this is a film. This is another one that deals with, being good at something. And how hard it takes you to get there. Like, just the storyline of Michael Keaton's character about how he was a superhero is, I actually consider it a comic book film as well, too. But how, he came about playing this superhero and everything, but he wants to be taken seriously as an actor now. And just, like, him putting on his play, how hard. It just reminds me, it reminded me of what I was chasing at the time with music and film and everything. And now I relate to it even more because where we're at now. Like, it took me a long time to get here, bro, for us to be recording this shit right now. Right. And it's like, I definitely understood that. And like, just the mental, this is a person, with mental illness too. And like, dealing with it with his daughter, what's homegirl's name? From Spider-Man, she played Gwen.
Bryce.
Emma Stone.
Emma, yeah.
Some white bitch.
Oh, you talking
some white bitch name. Yeah, some white bitch named Haley. Emma. Emma Watson. Yeah, she bad too. She get the dick too. That's top 5 white women right there. But,
Emma Stone?
Fuck no. She's kind of whack to me.
I like Hermione.
Emma Stone's kind of whack though.
I like Hermione.
Huh?
Hermione?
Yeah, she can play with my magic wand any day, nigga. Yeah. I tell her, I got the magic stick. What? Yo, that's, bruh, that, him and Kim bodied that shit, bruh.
Yeah.
Bro, that beat is hard too, though.
That beat is hard.
That beat is hard, bro.
Is a legend.
Bro, that was one of my favorite rappers growing up, bro. Yeah. Me and my homie K1, if you listening, what's up, bro? That was my best friend when I was living in Maryland, bro. Like, I wasn't allowed to listen to rap music with cussing back then because my mom was like super crip, bro. I wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter because, my mom was like, she's not like super Christian, like beat me if I'm gay type shit, but like she was like instilling Christianity in me as a kid. Yeah. Wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter. Wasn't allowed to listen to rap music with cussing in it. And other shit, I forget. It was because she didn't know what that shit was. Like, that was more witchcraft. I mean, not necessary, but anyway. But anything dealing with witchcraft, she didn't want me to do. So, like, literally, like, she would have a heart attack if she saw Graph. But
you said it. She saw.
That's a joke. She seen this nigga before. That was a joke. That nigga be rocking crystals and shit, man. This nigga historically hates Christianity, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna have him on a podcast. We're gonna talk about it. We definitely talking about that shit. Nigga, yo, this is the show where that's how I'm trying to get you to talk the shits, bro. We could talk this film shit too, but this a podcast where we talk everything. It's gonna get us in trouble sometimes, honestly. Cause I'm gonna say how I feel.
It's podcast though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say how I feel. I'm gonna get my shit off.
It's podcast.
But just to go off topic a little bit, I want to talk more about what I want to do with this. Like this, I do want to have like different people on. I wouldn't, like I said, that's why I'm willing to consider having you on because I think we're a good team, co-host team. Even him, like. Me and him, I told you, me and him do we're recording the Star Wars Sunday shit tomorrow. Yeah. This nigga, we having Matt on. Tony supposed to be Dodeo. He's supposed to be coming on.
For real?
Yeah, that shit gonna be live, bro.
Tomorrow? What time?
Nah, he not coming tomorrow. I don't know when he come. I gotta talk to him. I gotta hit him up and see. Matt's coming tomorrow. Him and Matt are gonna be on tomorrow. If you want to come, the only thing is I don't got enough XLR cords right now. I gotta get like 3 more cords. Yeah. Shit. If I had them, you would be using this one right now, and I would be using that one. And then that one will be plugged up, and then whoever the gimp gets that one. Like, you get the dynamic. Don't talk too much. Yeah, but like I want to do this, but then like I have plans for the overall channel. Like the YouTube channel is called New Wave Studios, which I've talked to him. I'm not going to tell these niggas too much of what I'm doing.
Nah, don't talk
But
too much.
it's about to be some shit, bro. I've been working.
I like it.
I do too, man. Like even music. Like me and Millie been talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna be doing podcasts and shit too. Okay. I'm gonna have him on the show via Discord. That's gonna be my first Discord show.
I like it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have somebody like record it?
That's what I'm trying to do eventually.
Okay.
I got somebody in mind for it. I gotta talk to him though.
Okay. Say that. Oh my God.
It's coming together. That's how I'm trying to get all this mess you see around you together.
It's not really a mess, though.
Yeah, it's not. I do want to. That shit is mine. It's just Christmas shit. My aunt pulls shit out, and
You just gotta get rid of the Titanic over here.
yeah. I just talked to her last night, dog. Literally, like I literally plopped down on that shit, and that joint said, "Doom!" I was like, oh. I thought somebody got shot, bro. I was like, oh shit, somebody shooting buckshot to my crib. What? I was like, oh nah, that was my fat ass.
Yo.
I was like, nah, that was my fat ass, bro. Oh shit. Well, nah, yeah. All I gotta do is get a new frame for that shit, bro. But look, I'm saying this just to say, yo, more shit is coming, bro. Y'all niggas not ready. Y'all niggas slept on me
For too long.
too long. So don't wake up now that I'm coming up. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, that's a bar.
Bar.
That's a
Yo,
bar.
don't wake up now that I'm coming up. Yeah. Number 9. Now I want to talk more about Birdman though. I didn't get to talk in depth.
Oh, facts, my bad.
But Birdman, you gotta give your 8 too. Or 9. My fault.
Yeah, I gotta get my 9.
But Birdman, that's something like just the scene, certain scenes with him dealing with like just stress and depression. Like you don't even know when like the movie starts off with him fucking floating. You don't even know if he has powers or not.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then it's kind of about critics too, with the old lady. He was like, when he snapped on her, that was the shit. He was like, you wouldn't know a creative thought if it came and fucked you in your old wrinkly ass. Yo, bro. And that Michael Keaton voice, your old wrinkly ass. Yo. But yeah, just it can get like as a creative, it definitely can get frustrating. Like you think to yourself, should I be doing this? Like I'm blowing all this money. I'm always broke. You're dealing with your own vices that make you broke as well.
Oh my God.
It can get so hard, and then it's like, especially like I'm blessed enough. Like my mom supports me in chasing these things. Obviously wants me to be realistic. My dad not so much, but But I got friends that support me, like Sam. Del Deo been there, Matt, Graf, Todd, even you. Like, so that's what keeps me going. And then just like I have a vision, bro. I've seen this shit since senior year of high school. Me and him started New Wave back in high school, bro. With Kean Armstead, bro. Kean.
That dude literally disappeared and then came and said he got on a bus accident on a bridge.
Yeah.
He was in a coma for like 2 months.
Awesome shit.
Yeah, yo, and we're like, bro, we're at Friendlies, like.
And I see your dad every day, bro, and he never said shit about it. So it's like,
So it was cat.
probably. I still fuck with Kean though, but it's just he's out there. But Ryan was around when we were creating New Wave, bro. My homie Ryan Miller, that's one of my best friends, bro. Like he lives down in Virginia right now. That's my guy. But yeah, just having that supportive around me, like when you're in your head, because when you're ahead, honestly, just to be real, I don't know where I would be if I didn't have creative, bro. I don't even know if I would still be here if I'm being quite frank, straight up. Because it's like I've tried to do other shit besides creative, bro. Besides being a creative, creating shit, doing music, writing film. But it's like no matter how, it's like literally, you ever seen the scene? Like I kind of want to do this for a music video one day. And Transformers 2, was that the one when the signs was in his head and shit? Yeah, like I literally like when he was writing shit on the board, that's how I'll be. Like I'll just wake up in the middle of the night sometimes and just write down what I just saw in my dream or whatever.
That's heavy though.
And like sometimes during the day, like I literally can't do work unless I go and write shit down. Like I carry paper on me all the time because I have to write. Whether it's more so stories than bars because I have a dope ass story pop in my head.
You do that because you think you're gonna forget?
I can't function without doing it. I know that sounds crazy, but
It's not though. It's
I literally
it's like that's on your mind. you want to get that down on paper before you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I literally cannot function if I don't do that shit, bro. I carry like my dad be fucking with me all the time. He was like, why you be carrying around bringing all these fucking books every time you come down here? Like when I went down to Georgia and shit, I didn't bring that many, but I brought a couple books, and I was like, I need not stimulation, but like storytelling. Like that's always been music and storytelling has always been part of my life. Like, and it's weird because my dad was the creative one. And I wasn't really raised around him like that. I was around my mom and them, and they just watched regular movies and shit. They didn't like, you know how I am about film. You would be surprised to see how my fucking mom is. Like my mom barely knows any actors, bro. Like all some shit. That was just from me sitting for hours watching movies like Casablanca, all them old movies from back, the 40s movies. My grandfather used to watch not Dirty Harry's, the Dollars films. The Westerns with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, Turner Classics.
Yeah, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Bruh, that's what I grew up on that shit, bruh. Like, bruh. And my mom was more 80s movies and 90s movies. So that's why I know the John with Stallone and Wesley Snipes. What was that shit called? Demolition. Oh, my God, bro. Demolition Man and Back to the Future 1 and 2, bro. Like, that's all I watched when I was a kid, bro. Like Marty McFly was my nigga. That's how I'm mad. Every fucking rapper like uses the Marty McFly shit now. Like they try to, and it's like, nigga, y'all don't know about Marty like I know about Marty, nigga.
Like,
nigga, you don't know. This nigga almost fucked his moms, bro. This nigga,
I never saw Back to the Future 1, 2, 3.
Huh?
What?
Huh? Huh? Bruh.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm getting you the collector's set, nigga.
My parents, they watched it. They loved the movies. I never sat through it.
Bro.
I'm not a big Home Alone fan either.
I'm cool on that. I mean, literally, what was the one when he was in New York?
Yeah,
That's the one right there.
That's the second one, right?
Yeah, that's the one right there. Fuck the first one. The second one.
Pesci.
Yeah, Pesci, yo.
He said, no, he's a big boy, right? What did you say? He said, how the fuck am I so funny?
Yeah, you think I'm a funny guy?
you?
I amuse you, ha ha ha, like I'm a clown or some shit?
He said, Tommy, get the fuck out of here.
Nah, you ever seen Casino? You ever seen Casino?
Yeah.
Remember the scene?
What?
When a nigga, he was like, yeah, he even called me a faggot. He turned to him, he's like, did you call my friend a faggot? Come here. Smack that nigga in the head, bro. It's like, the fuck wrong with you, dog?
If they remade Goodfellas,
They would never, it wouldn't last.
I know
it would never happen.
It would never happen.
I know, but how would you feel about Jonah Hill as Tommy?
No. Nobody can bring that presence like Pesci, bro. There's nobody alive that can.
You're right. That I don't even know why I brought that up.
Just that domineering, super masculine along with the funny. Like I could see Tom Hardy bringing the masculine, but I don't know if he could bring the funny.
He said no. What did he say about the shoebox? He said that's because what did he say? He said now shine your own fucking shoebox. What did he say?
Now you ever seen Raging Bull?
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro and Pesci.
He was a boxer.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't see it.
That was the only movie I've ever seen where Pesci got, besides Lethal Weapon, but he played like a lawyer or some shit. De Niro fucked him up in this movie, bro.
Oh, shit.
Bruh, this nigga, all right, this is another politically incorrect film where he basically, I'll take some more, bro. This motherfucker basically, he married an underage chick.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, De Niro's character did. And this underage chick was like kind of like the pearl of the mob and shit like that. Like mob niggas would run through her and shit.
Sure.
Yeah. So this nigga, the whole thing about this nigga is he's very, insecure about himself and shit like that. And then basically he's always like questioning if his wife's fucking other people or not and shit like that. So literally one day, it's like been years and this bitch been taking he even hits her too on some shit. But yeah, this nigga, she broke and she was like, yeah, I fucked them all. I sucked them all too. And I fucked your brother and he has a bigger dick than you too. This nigga, walked out the house. It's like a tracking shot too. This nigga's walking down the street. You see him in his fucking flip flop. He looked like Kendrick, bro, in the rap video. This nigga had the little wife beater, the white shirt on, he walked out in his boxers, long ass socks and flip flops. This nigga walking down the street. His wife comes, grabs his hair, jumping on his back. He smacked this bitch in the face and threw her on the ground, kept going. His brother lived right down the street from him. This nigga walks into his crib. Him and his family, all eating dinner. Stumps this nigga the fuck out in front of his family, bro.
Stumps his brother?
In front of his family. Beats the shit out of him. De Niro beats the living shit out this nigga, bro. And after that, they didn't talk for years.
I gotta see Raging Bull.
I got it. I can let you borrow it.
Bro?
That is.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Number 9? Who's on 9?
Who's what?
On 9.
Oh, yeah, you're on 9. So, yeah, Birdman. That was my 9. But, yeah.
Gridiron Gang.
Oh, that's one right there, bro. That's prime rock right there, bro. That's that. Man.
Gridiron Gang.
That's that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Gridiron Gang was that shit.
Like, nobody wanted them
To win.
Nobody.
Yeah.
At all.
You feel me? Nobody.
In the game and in society.
You
Sadly.
feel me? Willie Weathers popped somebody. You feel me? They didn't want them to play no football at all. Like, it's crazy. Like, and then the young bull Bug, he died. It's just like, I don't know. It's just that I saw The Longest Yard first.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, this shit is gonna be like The Longest Yard.
That was the funny part of it.
Yeah, I never knew the real story about this. You feel me? So it was like I seen it at the barbershop, and then I was like, damn, Gridiron Gang, like this is like real shit. Like people locked up and shit. Like people around my age and shit, they locked up. And you feel me? Like it's deep. It's
Very
a
deep
movie,
yeah.
like for real. And then it's like you said, it's The Rock in his prime.
Yeah.
I think he did the rundown before that.
Yeah.
Then it was like that
Walking Tall.
Walking Tall.
Yeah.
Be Cool. Remember that? Be Cool.
With John Travolta?
Yeah, John Travolta. They basically tried to remake what is it called? Tarantino movie, Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
That's basically what they tried to do. They tried to make a funny, quote unquote, funny version of Pulp Fiction. Some bullshit. It was trash. But yeah, man, The Rock. That's what I'm saying. The Rock is a solid actor. He's not the best actor. He's like a Batista. Like Batista.
Oh, I would give Batista over The Rock.
Bro, Batista. Did you see? Blade Runner 2049, bro.
Yeah, he fucked Ryan
Ryan Gosling, yeah.
He fucked him up for a little bit.
Yeah, but it was like I wasn't. Were you a fan? Did you see the original Blade Runner?
Harrison Ford?
Yeah,
No.
that's my favorite. That's my favorite sci-fi film ever. Is the original Blade Runner.
Ever?
2049 replaced it, but ever because
Jared Leto was in it, isn't he?
yeah,
His eyes fucked up, right?
yeah.
What happened?
Well, they don't tell you what happened, but basically,
It's just his eyes.
nah. It's in a world where basically like it's leading to the point. Have you seen Ghost in the Shell or read the anime?
Nah.
That's
Scarlett
kinda-
Johansson. No.
Yeah, that's Scarlett Johansson. She played the movie version. It was trash, but it's an anime movie though. It's an animated movie and a manga too.
Yeah.
But basically in that world, basically what's going on is you do have your androids and shit like that. That's why it's called Ghost in the Shell. But you have your humans that basically replace themselves with cybernetics. So basically, have you heard of transhumanism before?
Enhanced humans.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's a movement. It's actually a real life movement to the point where they want to like basically they feel like human evolution is going to come through technology, which I agree with it in word, but I don't think we should be replacing our body parts with fucking.
Yeah. Some Deus Ex.
Yeah, I do believe though. I believe that this shit. I was been supposed to put your Wi-Fi password in. My fault, bro. But
I really thought that you did.
there, and I give it about 30 years. It's going to be starting to be here. It's going to be in you. You're not going to have this. It's going to be in your head.
Occipital lobe and stuff.
Yeah, like you're going. Yeah, but that's what Ghost in the Shell touches more so on human. It talks about what makes a human human. You feel me? Like what is life? Like we don't even know what life is. Like you look around, you see me as living, but like what is a tree? A tree's living,
Right.
just not in the sense you think. But what is at the end all be all? We don't even really know what life is. So how can we say whether something's human or not?
Didn't they do the same thing with that movie In Time with Justin Timberlake?
Not necessarily. That was more so about classism.
Yeah.
Like that touched on, and I like that movie. In the hands of a different director, I think it could have been better. And you notice I didn't say without Justin Timberlake, because Justin Timberlake is a solid actor.
Yeah, I fuck with him.
And so they Cillian Murphy was in it too.
Yep.
Like,
Scarecrow.
yeah, they had some. That was a dope concept, but it was like they made it too Hollywood. You feel me? Yeah. They made it, like it felt like a Hollywood film opposed to,
But the currency of time, dude.
Yeah, that's
crazy because it basically like
that's what
really
we trade our time
to the core of it.
We trade our time for money. That's basically what we do. Time is the most unrenewable resource on earth. You can't get it back. You can't trade it. I mean, you can trade it. That's what we do, but you can't get it back. Like, you can't add more.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's like that was a dope concept that you were talking about. That's one of the that's why I love science fiction so much. That's basically what science fiction is. Like, science fiction is a way to describe the world around us. It's to me, it takes the creative form of writing to its utmost absurdity. Like, some of the stories are very absurd, but it speaks on a lot of real world issues, man. Like, it's crazy. Just like what movie was on that? Live, Die, Repeat. The Edge of Tomorrow shit. Yeah. Like, that was another one where basically it's like kind of like a staple on like eternal life, kind of. Like, this is a motherfucker that kept dying and would come back, and it's like the whole point of that movie to me is the reverse of, it's the opposite of death determines life. It's like, no, living is what determines life. It's about how you live it. It's about what you decide to do in it. And that's, to me, like, just and you know, my brain be working like that, bro. Like, I don't like every time, like, I be talking to, to Aaron and shit back in the day. Me and him would talk. He would always get mad at me. He would be like, yo, why you be describing shit in movies all the time? Yo, that's the best. Like, I can sit here and tell you, I can be like, yo, Arthur Curry loved his mom. That's how I love my mom, bro. Like, that's how I describe shit, bro. Like, that's just me. But it's like deeper. It's like people don't realize, like, a lot of these writers, like, know people better than, like, some of themselves, but some of the greatest thinkers in the world. Like, you gotta think about it. These are people that write people. Like, you have to understand people. Like,
exactly.
And they get it. They understand people, maybe sometimes to a cyclical point, but they understand it. And that's what I love about writing. Like, I get up every day. That paper you saw earlier, that's literally a short story I've been working on. I get up and write to it every day. Oh, yeah, my phone. Yeah, I get up and write. I write on that shit every day. Add something to it every day. Like, I thought I have. It's kind of like I wanted to make it like, it's going to eventually be like a collection of sci-fi short stories, but just like you could clearly tell, like, oh, all right, this is what he was feeling this day, but it all takes place in one story.
Yeah.
Like, that's dope as fuck. Like, I just wanted to do something creative. Like, what's different? Like, have you ever seen Boyhood before?
No.
They filmed, that was the Ethan Hawke movie with the boy where they filmed it over, like, the course of this boy's life. From when he was, like, I think, like 6, 7. They started filming it in 2000, like early 2000s, and they finished it in like 2013, and they put it out. And basically, it was David Lindelof, the guy who directed Days Confused. It was basically called Boyhood, about a young teenage boy's life. And they would literally add in, like, the actors would add in, like, oh, this is what I'm going through now. And he would take that into account, write the script for the scenes they were going to shoot, and then boom, shoot it. Come back a couple years later.
How long is it?
Huh? It's a long-ass fucking movie. It's long as shit. Like, it's long as shit, but it's worth the watch.
All right.
Just that is interesting. This girl that I used to work with at Super G, her name was, like, Julie. Her name was Julie. She put me onto that movie. Yeah.
Can I get the Wi-Fi?
I gotta find this. No, hold up. Did I ever text you the Wi-Fi code, bro?
Who? Him?
Yeah, him. Not me. You. What was that from? Was that Rush Hour?
Yeah.
I think that was 3. That was when he was in the dojo and shit.
He said, "That's what I'm asking you." Number 9, Caleb.
Oh, I think I'm on 10.
For real?
You said your 9 was.
Did I say my 8 or my 9 was Gridiron Gang? I said my 9 was Gridiron Gang.
Bet.
I know my 10.
Oh shit. What's your 10? Go ahead and tell yours.
Straight out of Compton.
Straight out of Compton. Motherfucking name ain't you.
But I already explained Straight Outta Compton.
That was your number
earlier.
one.
No, my number one for real was the Dark Knight.
Oh, okay.
But Straight Outta Compton is my number 10.
All right, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even gotta explain it. I already did that.
My number 10 is a tie. And kind of for different reasons, I just couldn't choose one. Oh, shit, I didn't even type it in. I'm fucking tweaking. Can you do it? Thank you, sir. Yeah, look, nigga, you got me drinking this Pauly, bro, nigga. We talking some shit, nigga. All right, my number 10 is a tie between Batman Begins and Interstellar.
Jeez.
So I think I kind of touched on Batman Begins, but just seeing the journey of a man becoming his own, becoming who he was meant to be, that's the journey that we're all on right now. I'm on that journey. You're on that journey. Sam's on that journey. You know, every man's on that journey. And it's like we all have experienced some form of, like, not necessarily loss, but shit that has knocked us down. But we got to choose to get back up and be better and forge a better man out of the fire. That's the whole point of life, is to forge a better person. You're supposed to see a vision of yourself and get as close to that vision as you can. But don't fault yourself when you don't reach that vision off the rip. That's what I fucked with most about Batman Begins to me. It's like a journey of manhood, about a man coming into his own. Interstellar goes in with Inception, kind of, where it's like a lot of people call bullshit. That's actually, until The Martian came out, that was my favorite space movie. Interstellar was. It's probably 2001 A Space Odyssey at 3. Interstellar at 2, and then The Martian at 1. But Interstellar, man, just the scene where basically like Cooper was calling her out about, like, so they went to the first planet, it was a dud. They lost one of the astronauts. And it's like, all right, we can either choose this planet, or we can choose that planet. And we're going to get there in a Lincoln, and it's going to be good. It's going to be coarse and
Time out.
heated seats.
Time out. You know what I loved about that movie?
What you love about that movie?
They didn't tell anybody that Matt Damon was in that movie.
They did not. He was a surprise.
No press.
At all.
No nothing.
You know what's crazy about his character, though?
He was a scum. He was scum.
Look at his name, though.
What about his name?
Dr. Man.
Dr. Man?
He was an allegory for mankind.
Whoa.
Fire, right? Fire, right?
Jeez.
A man that was the best of us, that has all of our worst qualities encapsulated in one. And honestly, I'm going to be real with you. Can you really blame him for acting the way he acted?
Nope.
This is a nigga that went into the unknown. He thought he was ready, and he wasn't. He wasn't ready. No. Yeah, he wasn't ready. And it's like, look, that's mankind for you, though. We think we know something, but we really don't know shit. What's the saying? Del Deo be saying that shit all the time. It's like, we think you know shit, but you don't know shit, but we really don't know shit about shit. Something like that. I think that's how the saying goes. Some shit like that. But yeah, like, but that movie, to me, they had the 2 planets to go to, and it's like, it was kind of fucked up how he called her out too, though. He was like, all right, look, nigga, the nigga she fucking is on this planet, so she want to go straight out. That's how he should have basically said that shit. But he was like, look, she loves that nigga, so she's going to want to go there. And then, like, that little speech she gave about love, like, yeah, it's kind of cliche and fucking kind of corny. I don't think it's corny at all, but some people thought it was. But think about how crazy that is. We still love people that aren't here anymore. Just the concept of that lets you know that, to me, that lets me know, and I'm not trying to fucking sway anybody to believe in anything, because I don't even really know what the fuck I believe in, but it lets me know there's something out there. The fact that we can still love a person that's dead. You feel me? Like, in our brains, dead is gone, finito, like that's it, blackness gone, done. But the fact that we still hold that energy for that person is still there. You can still feel that person. Like, that was beautiful to me, the way he encapsulated that. But then when he got to the scene, obviously, when he was in the fucking Tesseract, like, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, just infinite time. Like, you got to think about it. Like, the robot was telling him, like, oh, they created this 3-dimensional space so you could comprehend it. Like, bro, could you imagine being able to comprehend past the third dimension? You can't, because we can't. Like, literally, like, apparently there's like fucking 12 or 13 dimensions or some shit like that, and like the highest dimension is basically what we call God. Like, you ever heard about that?
Yeah.
That theory? Bro, like, say I came to you as a being of a higher dimension, right? And I just showed you the fourth dimension. You would fucking go crazy. You would be in a mental hospital.
Yeah, well,
I showed you that shit.
die.
Bruh, like, but think about this though. Think about this. I'm kind of going off topic here, but think about this. What if? So you know how in the ancient mythology in Greece and shit like that, Greek mythology, how they would say humans could never lay eyes on the gods in their form, their true form.
Yeah.
What does that sound like? What I just said, right? I believe in aliens too, by the way.
I know you do.
I'll tell you I was an alien.
I believe it.
It's like, nah. My mom used to tell me that as a kid to scare me, though. She used to tell me I'm adopted and I'm really an alien. And I would cry and shit, and she would laugh at me until I stopped crying.
I believe that you're an alien, though.
No, I'm not, though. I have been abducted by aliens, though.
What was it? Do you remember? Or
Yeah, I remember. They probed me.
the whole thing?
Yeah, they probed me. That's what woke me up. Yeah,
I got a therapist for that.
thank you. But yeah, it's very fucked up. It was like,
Question. How long is this?
I have no idea. We've been going for a grip, though.
Facts.
Right, it don't seem like it, though, do it?
Apparently 5,000 hours and 200 and...
It's probably like 3 hours or some shit, probably.
Damn.
Maybe.
Is this... We set a record.
I'm not cutting this shit either. Just going right up like this.
Podcast ever.
No, I think Rogan do.
Rogan.
He might. I know he went with Kevin Smith for like 4 or 5 hours, bro. Remember that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, him and Kevin Smith was going. These niggas was crying over their dogs, bro.
Shut up.
Bruh, he had these niggas. This nigga Kevin Smith had Rogan crying, bro. Honestly, that's one of my idols too. I love Kevin Smith, bro.
I fuck with Kevin
That's one of my idols, bro. You ever seen
Silent Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob? But he put me on the Mallrats, bro. Mallrats is that shit, bro.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Fucking Dogma with Chris Rock and all them.
Yeah,
Chris Rock was in-
Dogma.
Chris Rock was in Dogma?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. I know he's an atheist. I know that.
He played
Didn't he?
as,
God?
yeah, a god, yeah, or something like that.
Gotta peep that
Something
shit.
like
Hey, yo, have you ever seen the show American Gods?
Yo,
Nah.
come on, man, I already saw it.
I never seen.
Yeah, I'm on season 2.
You gotta watch it. Grav be watching that shit. I didn't put him on, but he tried to put me on. I was like, nigga, I watched the first 2 episodes and I just fell
You
off.
see the episode with like the 50 Jesuses?
No, I didn't.
The Easter party?
No.
Yo, bro, they're all just walking on the pole and shit like that. No, not even caring. Like, they're like, yo, is that?
Yo, remember the sex goddess, bro?
Yo.
Bro, it was a scene in the show where you see this black bitch about to fuck this white dude, right? This nigga, you already know, bro. This nigga had the look on his face like he was getting the best pussy of his life. And out of nowhere, you just see him sinking into the bed and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And eventually you realize this bitch is absorbing him inside of her vagina, bro.
Whoa.
She's like a succubus. She's a succubus god or some shit like that, right?
Dude,
That shit was crazy, bro. Just the visuals they gave you. Oh, my wallet hurt my ass. Ow. Too big, man. Too much money. It's like, nah, I'm broke as fuck. But
I'm broke too.
looks like you got too many cards in there.
yeah, I do though. But yeah, but Interstellar to me, that's a dope science fiction film. Honestly, it dealt. I mean, you care if I get real quick?
No.
We're headed there,
Shut up.
bro.
I see it.
You gotta think about it. There was a point where they were running out of food, no innovation. That's what actually McConaughey's character kept talking about. He was like, even when we got the technology, like when his daughter like discovered what the watch meant, when he was on the ship and shit, he was like, I don't like this pretending about where we were. I want to see where we're going. Like, we don't have enough visionaries looking to the future. We look at the here and now and what's here. Like, because human beings can't comprehend the unknown. We're afraid of what we can't comprehend. We're afraid of the unknown. And that's what that whole film was about. He was talking about, like, we're explorers, man. That's what we do. Like, we're not meant I personally, and I believe this as well, we're not meant to fucking stay here and die in that fucking dirt. Like, yo, like what?
I believe that we were a species that were supposed to migrate and not stay put, and not be like the Mesopotamians and the Sumerians. You know, actually migrate like how the cavemen used to do, and constantly keep going around the earth.
Well, the ancient Sumerians very well documented fucking extraterrestrial encounters, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like I don't know if I believe this, but like if you read the Sumerians, like look into it, it kind of comes off as if like the Anunnaki, that's the aliens, what they called them back then.
Yeah.
Like they created us as a slave force. That's basically, I'm pretty sure that's what the ancient Sumerians believed. But even if you look at like a lot of like Native American culture, like it deals a lot with extraterrestrial encounters. They literally call their gods the sky gods. Like, and it's like, bro, it's so much shit. Like, honestly, you gotta read into it. Not like a lot of people just watch Ancient Aliens and think they know all the fucking answers. And it's like, no, nigga. Like my thing is people that watch shit like that and just run with it. Do you honestly, okay, you're so paranoid about the government, right? You think everything is government sponsored and government ran. Do you honestly think the government will put the truth on the fucking History Channel?
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
Stupid. No. Like, no. Now, I do believe you know who Bob Lazar is, right?
Sounds familiar.
That's the motherfucker that was on Rogan. He was talking about,
He worked at Area 51.
Yeah. Well, no.
Whoa.
He worked at Area 51. Like, he's been there,
Yeah.
but it was a place called S7, I believe, or some shit like that, and that's where all the real shit was.
Sector 7.
Sector 7.
Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real? That's real? Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like,
Sector 7.
they tried to discredit him and everything.
That's why they called it S7. That's where, or Sector 7. That's where they got it from. But like just the technology he was describing isn't unfeasible. And I know you've been hearing about a lot of the stories that's been coming about those like Air Force pilots and shit like that, and military pilots who are coming out saying they saw weird shit. And actually, the descriptions of Bob Lazar's of what he said the crafts look like, it actually matches those guys. Like those guys literally, like Rogan had a test pilot on, and he showed him a picture of a craft that Bob Lazar drew, and he was like, "That's what I saw." Crazy shit, bro. It's so many, like, dog. I just don't want to. I don't know if I'm gonna talk too much conspiracy, because I'm a conspiracy theorist, bro. But it's like Rogan already has that covered. It's like if I'm just beating the dead horse at that point. But like, bro, you feel me? It's like if it ain't broke,
Don't break it.
yeah, don't break it. If it ain't broke, don't break it. Like straight up. Like, but yeah, so Interstellar, that's a very science fiction film. Like I said, I like basically, like, who Nolan worked with for that film, right? He worked with what are they called? I'm kind of drunk right now, so I'm forgetting words. A physicist named Kip Thorne.
Yeah.
He worked with him, and basically, like, the black hole you see in that movie.
Yeah.
Because we actually just got our first picture of what a black hole looks like.
Right.
Like, you know that, right? We just got it like 2 years ago, I think. And it's like literally it looks blurred as fuck. You can't even really tell what it is. But how they created that black hole, that's the most accurate depiction of a black hole there is from that movie. Mm-hmm. And also, it's crazy because it's like, I'm a space nerd. Niggas know this. We actually just discovered a black hole that shouldn't exist. It's like the biggest black hole on record. It shouldn't exist. Like, it's so big that our previous notions of shit, of like the universe and shit, it shouldn't exist by those standards, but it does. Crazy shit, bro. But Interstellar, to me, I don't know, it gives me hope in humanity sometimes, man. When I watch that, whenever I'm feeling like just done with the world, you feel me, just fuck this place, man, throw in that movie, and it's like, to me, it gives me hope, because innovation is, to me, what's going to save us. Innovation has always saved us at the end of the day. So, yeah. So what's your number 10, buddy? After this fucking, we just went through like fucking what? Conspiracy theories, fucking space.
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah, he already did his.
Oh, that was your
I
10?
did- Yeah, that was my 10.
Damn.
Alright.
So which one?
Number 10?
Yeah, dog.
Gran Torino.
Oh, I used to stack gooks like you 10 feet high. Yo, bro.
U.S. sandbag.
Yo. Yeah, I'm Clint Eastwood and I talk like this now.
Are you gonna
Like-
go see that new movie that he's coming out with?
With the bomber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks, I'm hit or miss with Eastwood films, honestly. I'm gonna probably go check it out because I need to check out Ford v Ferrari, Knives Out.
Yeah.
What was the movie you said? Queen and Slim. I gotta
Yeah.
check that one out. It's a couple movies I gotta watch
Queen and Slim, I recommend.
because I gotta start posting reviews of newer films for the page and shit like that. Like, because I've been doing like reviews of older films. I did 2 trailer reviews.
Time
Yeah.
out. Time out.
What?
How long do you think this podcast is?
I don't. Who gives a fuck, man?
Do you think people are gonna listen to this?
Who gives a? Yo, if they're fucking smart, they will. Probably not though.
The people are retarded.
They are,
I shouldn't
unfortunately.
use the word, but
Spread the word to end the word, but guess what? People are fucking retarded.
people get on my nerves, man.
They
don't
do.
wanna be supporting. You know what I'm saying? We got a podcast going on. It's an interesting podcast. For me,
I think so.
very interesting.
Oh yeah.
Very interesting.
We even had a fucking surprise guest, man.
Definitely had a surprise.
Yeah, this nigga didn't even know who he was. He was like, I ain't never seen this nigga. Who is he? I was like, Sam, you seen him before? No, I haven't.
Nope.
Yo, I have definitely never seen this man before. That's what he said when you walked in, bro. That's
That's
what
what I
every
said?
week. Yeah, he was like, I've definitely paused. Never seen this man before. You did like a little pause, like kind of to throw me off. Like I knew it. Oh, you didn't. Ah, shit. And my headphones just came out
One
again.
more time.
Bro, look, we gonna look. I'm gonna get a little headphone extender. I was talking to Millie. Millie was telling me I need a certain shit, equipment and everything.
Lights.
Huh?
Millie Flex.
Millie Flights, yeah. I need certain shit. Eventually, so niggas gonna have me. I'm gonna have to get my little haircut because I can't be going koofied out all the time. This nigga got his kufi on too. It's not really a kufi, but
It's a hat, but
what is this style called? What is that called? What is this style? I like it. I just don't know what it's called. Philly, very true.
Philly.
Straight up. New York niggas don't be doing this.
You feel me?
It's different. It's different.
That's all it is. I mean, I can't really say anything else.
But yeah, I'm eventually gonna get a camera because me and him are gonna start shooting shit too
I like it.
So my plan is, like I said, I'm gonna rearrange this whole room. Like the bar has to stay, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But I'm definitely getting the sofa. I might actually, if we're gonna be shooting, like if we're shooting a podcast, I'm about to get rid of all that furniture in there and change it out. And we're gonna probably shoot if we're gonna film. But I don't know because I like the bar. That's the thing.
Why would you
like the
do
bar
it off
too.
the bar, bro?
Right.
Just move the microwave.
Yeah. I know. I want a desk right there, and put the computer on it and all the equipment and shit over there.
I'll still keep it right here, bro. Have a camera set up. You have a stand. Everything is facing that way. So
I feel you.
just turn the whole monitor around.
But I do, like I said, I do got somebody in mind to do the technology shit. I just got to talk to him. I haven't talked to him. I don't want to say his name yet.
Okay.
Live. I don't want to say his name yet. Secret. Yeah. We making moves out here. But yeah. But yeah, so I mean, you want to talk about anything else? Or you want to go ahead and wrap it up? It's up to you.
I think wrap it up.
Wrap it up. All right, we're gonna wrap it up, dog, because we've been fucking this bitch far too long. So hey, so yeah, yo. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. This has been the 42 podcast. My homie Sam stopped by from the Filmmatic Star Wars Sundays. Don't forget tomorrow or yesterday, because this is coming out Monday. We're gonna have an episode drop. I want to thank Shizz for coming through. Thank you, my guy.
Thank you for having me. Sir.
Yeah, of course. He gonna be on here a lot. Shit, like I said, he might be the co-star going forward. Who knows?
Shit.
Who knows?
I like it.
Yeah, man. Fuck Will and fucking Martin, nigga. We the new duo in this bitch, nigga.
I didn't know what you was about to say.
We the new duos,
I thought you was trying
and we're the best of them. That's that Kanye
We're
shit.
the best.
We're the best.
Will Martin. I was like, oh.
Will Smith, nigga. Fuck them niggas, man. Fuck them
Who's
niggas.
who?
Huh?
Who's who?
I mean, I don't know, man. You're probably Will, honestly. You probably honestly. I just be talking. Nigga, I literally am Martin, bro. I'll be saying some reckless shit. I just don't give a fuck.
and fuck you, and fuck everybody that got a problem with Mike Lowry.
Kevin, what happened to your Woosa? Woosa. This nigga was like, sir, you made me very mad. And I was, Woosa, motherfucker. No, we trying to get out of here, bro. But we gonna let y'all go. Thank you for tuning in to the 42 podcast. When you was upstairs, I was telling them, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. I don't know how often I'm gonna do it, honestly. I want to see what the reaction from it is. I might do it once a month, maybe. I don't know yet. We'll see. Like I said, I may do shows where I feel something and I just want to talk some shit. I'll do a show by myself every now and then. I don't know yet. But we'll see. Like I said, hop in the comments. If you're still here, let me know what you're thinking. Anything. I know we said some reckless shit, but that's the part of this show, man. It's the answers to life, hopefully. Not really, though. So, yeah, thank you for tuning in. And, yeah, be easy.